growing up, I was into street shit. Hustling out of Grand Marquis Caprices. People always told me I wasn't gonna be.
And welcome back to another episode of Lit Podcast. And you know how we do it, man. You know what I'm saying? We bring you the hottest legendary artists in the city. You know what I'm talking about? I have to get it for the committee. You know what I'm saying? But today in the hot seat, man, you know what I'm saying? You know we always got somebody fresh in the hot seat. But today, no other than the Mr. Curator himself. Mr. Artistic. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Put it on your mind. Mr. Education. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Extraordinaire. Mr. You know what I'm saying? How can you say them pictures that you just can't get right? You know what I'm saying? Mr. Pikahsso on the motherfucking floor.
What up, man?
I ain't know how to bring you in, so I had to go in.
Hey man, that was a good description of me, man. I'm all that, man.
Yeah,
Educated, I'm a erudite. That's what I am.
Erudite.
That's inclined to teach and has intellect. Scholastic type person. So I like that.
Right, man. You do, man. You teach, and that's one thing I noticed in your music. Like, you have fun.
Yeah.
But it's always a message.
Oh my God, you caught that?
Man, come on, man. You gotta catch it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I like how you do your thing because you make people feel happy.
Yeah.
By mixing it with comedy.
Yeah.
But embracing the message so they won't run away.
You already caught me.
Yeah.
Oh, my homeboy said, Pikahsso, your music is like very deep music hidden with silliness. But it's like a lot of subliminal message. Like I say, I give a mic hell like Obama's wife. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Like fight. He said, you just told people about Michelle Obama.
Yeah.
Mic hell. Break it down.
Right.
Or I might take a little, or I might put on a Snoopy shirt because it bring that joy to it. That's still my Dallas in me.
Right.
My silliness. I'm a silly. You know, Dallas, we scope.
Yeah, we
so
already know.
We scope. I went to Lincoln. I went to Maysville Smith. So we scope. We like to have fun. I still got that in me.
Yeah.
But my mama made me like a erudite. She believed in intellect. She believed in learning and scholastics and being smart and then speaking clearly and not cooning. My mama, even though I joke, when I started making them fun, my mama hated that.
Right.
Because they from Mississippi. So she like me. She said, do that. She don't like you hucking bucking. That's what they call it, tap dance. She don't like that. So I try to be my personality, but still, like you said, put that little subliminal messages in my rhyme. You know, like people say, I give a mic hell like Obama white. Or I try to do mathematics. I'm gonna get mine. I spit line. I raise my stock. It's 7:59. In 60 seconds, I'll swallow your watch. That means 8 o'clock.
You know what I'm saying?
Man. I want people to know. You get that?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you see,
I swallow your watch. In 60 seconds, I swallow your watch. That means 8 o'clock. 7:59. Come on, that's mathematics. Melody memory.
That's like, I'm trying to like, that's kind of like, cause you remind me of, because you got so many pieces to you. Like, what Slick Rick.
Okay, I can get that. I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Because it got the, you know, like when the bedtime story, you know what I'm saying, came out, you know, and it has this real creativity, and that's exactly what you took that and put it on a whole nother plateau. So let's start off with this. Okay. For the people that don't know you, where are you from, and what Pikahsso came from?
That's a beautiful question, man. I'm like a mutt, but to say where I'm from, how about to say I was born like in the Singing Hills area? Okay. I was born. But Oak Cliff is where I started off at. My grandmama, she lived on Garrison and Volga, right there in that corner house. Garrison and Volga. That house had all our cousins up in there. Troy, Cortland, Tammy, Junior, Nicole, Uncle Norman, rest in peace. And my mama, rest in peace, Cat, my daddy, Terry. All of us, Aunt Judy, over there in Garrison and Volga. We was Oak Cliffians. That's what I call it. But then after that, I moved like to South Dallas. Making a long story short. That's why I went to Lincoln and I lived in Lancaster too, right out here in Lancaster, man. Right. And I moved to Arlington because I got in a little trouble. I was acting up. My mama made me move out to Arlington. That's why I wound up living in that way. Because I was not a gangster, but you know, I was cutting up a little bit. Right. You moved out there to Arlington. Right. So that's why my mama, she tried to move me where it can be better. So, but to answer your question, I was Oak Cliff, South Dallas, all of them there. That's where I started off at. Yeah.
I see how you separate before you keep going. I see how you said Singing Hills and then you said Oak Cliff. Why you separated it?
Because I wanted people to know that over that area. I wasn't doing it to be disrespectful, but it's kind of like Oak Cliff, but I wanted people to know the area over by Bishop College. That's what we call it. Before it became, what is it called now? Not Bishop, what's the college, the black college?
It's my
Paul Quinn. It used to be called Bishop.
Right.
That's what I known it as. So I wanted people to know we, in that area, I remember they first built those houses over there. I got a picture of me in a stroller right in front of our new house. So that area, I just wanted people to know the area. Right. You go down that little hill in that area.
Nah, I was just asking because, you know, I be doing my history too on the city, and I had realized that Oak Cliff don't even go back far. That's not even Oak Cliff back that way. You know, I didn't know Oak Cliff stopped at Illinois.
Yeah, he can. But it's so.
I'm talking about the original Oak Cliff.
original Oak Cliff.
You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, you know how they had, you know, before our time, way before our time. You know what I'm saying? Started when they had the lines and everything. But anyway, that's another.
Oh, that's a good story. Man. I'm a griot storyteller. We all digital griot. We're telling the story.
Yeah.
A lot of people need to know that's part of our history, man. How Oak Cliff's on the left. It might be still. It was dry. You couldn't even buy liquor in Oak Cliff back in the days. I don't even know how it go now. I ain't been around in a minute, but I remember them days. I remember Oak Cliff had the bank building in there. The little bank. That was one of the tallest buildings. Oak Cliff has a very prominent history. That's what Lee Harvey Oswald when he shot Kennedy. He went to go watch a movie at the Texas Theater. When I watched my first movie, the first time I fingered a woman was in the Texas Theater. You know what I'm saying? Remember that movie? The Texas? That's what Lee Harvey Oswald, after he assassinated Kennedy, watched a movie, and I seen Breaking and Turbo and those on up and up. Oh, yeah. Me and my homeboy Eric Malone and my
Breaking and Turbo.
Turbo, and I went. That's a love that Texas Theater. On what's it called? Jefferson. That's historic. That's Oak Cliff. That's where a lot of Hispanics live in that part. So Oak Cliff is a very slippery slope. It's a lot of rich history. So it's all Oak Cliff to me, but I just like to section out. You got the Redbird area.
We do.
And we know we got to section it out so people know Camp Wisdom. That's what right down Camp Wisdom or Carter. That's what Carter had all the bad. Holly Hills. Carter had all the bad women. Back in the days, they used to have those street races over there in Carter, man. So I'm cuffing that pedigree of
man, I hate they quit that out. Okay,
they don't do that no more?
Nah.
Car races?
Yeah, but you got to go different places now. Not over there. You know, you got to, 310. I think they pretty much done shut that down pretty much.
Your haircut is a part of Dallas history. You know we used to wear a haircut like that?
Yeah.
Dr. Rock used to wear that.
Yeah, Dr. Rock.
Dr. Rock used to wear his hair like I got a t-shirt with Dr. Rock and his hair like that. He used to be on K104 and he had the posters. Your hair, I see Trap Boy Freddy and I see your hair and I see Getting Money Lil Ronnie out of Dallas. That haircut been around about 35, 40 years.
The shag,
man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the other people trying to get it, but that's some Dallas culture.
Yeah, that's the culture.
That's the culture, right?
That's something that we can't let go. It's like we know that when they see this, they know.
I'm too old. I used to have it. I'm too old to get white. I'm bald, but we used to rock our hair like that, ducktail and all that.
They hate it when we come out of town with it. Man, why you got all that hair?
They don't understand it, though, man.
He ain't cut his hair off.
They don't understand our culture, man. I love Dallas culture,
but
man.
they love us, though.
But they'll take from us.
Yeah.
They'll slowly siphon our culture, how we talk, our dialect,
our music.
They've
been taken from the core.
Like you got that southern drawl, the core, how we speak.
Yeah.
You can tell it Dallas nigga.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
A real Dallas, you can tell him. You put that test on him, you start naming, he faking. Man, I remember walking that man went to Maceo Smith when it was at the shopping center.
Right. My mama went to Maceo.
She went to Maceo?
My mama went to Maceo.
Dr. Bree Love?
Yeah.
That's my principal.
Yeah, I'm saying, who was Johnson? Was it Johnson too or something? Was it what's his name? Because he started doing being a principal at Skyline after a while.
I know Dr. Bree Love, but she that boy, young man, that walkie-talkie.
Mama, I'm gonna ask you about that.
Ask your mom about Dr. Bree Love, that walkie-talkie. Young man, well, she did walkie-talkie and get the corner of you off, they didn't caught you.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. But anyway, we all upset. But I love teaching history.
She graduated in '84. You know
that's a little before my time. She might know Dr. Bree Love.
Yeah, she graduated in '84.
She knows your mama. She's a Oak Cliffian. It's all good. Much love.
So where did Pikahsso come from?
Okay, at the time, man, I had a friend named Van Gogh. His name is Eric Malone. I'm glad he probably see this to be happy.
Okay.
You say when I came up, I never showed him his love. He stopped rapping. His name was Van Gogh. Eric Malone. He's from South Dallas. He was a little more avant-garde to me at that time. He was reading like GQ magazine and all. I was go with his house, had these fashion magazines, wear these polo. I didn't know that stuff back in the Gap. He said, "Hey man, my name Van Gogh, man. You don't call yourself Pikahsso?" Like, for real? What's that? You a painter? I'm like, I ain't never heard of Pikahsso. That was like blew my mind. I'm a kid, a Pikahsso, man. Like, he like a painter. I said, for real? I started reading about it. You know, back then we didn't have no any. We had to go do it. That's when we go to
due diligence.
Due diligence and go to that. What's that chicken place over there?
Which
Rudy's. He's there. Library right there.
Yeah,
We go to the library and one down the street from Mountain View College and go read book. Okay, Pikahsso, Blue Period. And anyway, he told me about Eric Malone. Name was Van Gogh. Pikahsso. He went and got us 2 pens. He had Van Gogh on his and put Pikahsso on mine. And that's how I got it simply put when I went to Lincoln. I used to call myself by my real name, Terry LeJ. And then my Luck, because that was the end thing, like T. LeJ or Scott LaRocca. Luck. Terry Luck. I thought, no, you call yourself Pikahsso. So Eric Malone gave me that name. I never
shout out Eric. You know
Eric Malone Van Gogh. He probably like, wow. He remember that? Yeah. Yeah, that was a long time ago. And he said, man, you took that name and ran with it.
So y'all was a rap group?
Yeah,
y'all was rap. Okay.
Van Gogh and Pikahsso. But that wasn't my original group. When I started kicking it with him, with Van Gogh and Pikahsso, we trying to be different. $5 dudes.
Okay.
But we trying to call ourselves out to these fancy painters, man.
Okay, all right.
Rembrandt. We want everybody to be there. That was our plan, to have a clique of everybody. Mona, we had a girl, her name Mona, Mona, name out the painters, out the female painters or whatever. We just trying to do something real different. And I just stuck with it. And not that I'm better than them, but I just took it more serious and I went further. All that PPT and Dallas Maverick stuff, I just went further with it. I didn't know. I took it real serious. But Eric Malone, Van Gogh, thank you. If you watching this, matter of fact, I'll make sure he watch because he followed me on Facebook. So make sure you see this.
Okay. All right. So let's check this out. All right. Let's back it up.
Okay.
So, what influenced you to get into music? Like, what was you growing up listening to, or who in the city was doing it that made you say, man, I can do this too?
I'm gonna tell you what got me into it before I get to that part. My mama, rest in peace, her name is Captain Moore. We was a Muslim. Rest in peace. My mama died January 8th, 2021 at 1:59 p.m. in Atlanta, which is 12:59 here. She died last year. She had aneurysm. But anyway, my mama took us to go see Imam Warfdin Muhammad was Muslim. I said, I don't want to go. You going? That's when I stayed across the street from Nanette Lee on D. Hayes Street in Oak Cliff.
Nanette Lee, what's up, Nanette?
Nanette Lee stayed across the street from me.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, I'm watching her and I'm kind of influenced. I'm like, I'll go. I'm going out of town. And on the way there, mind you, we listened to the Fat Boy. I'm like, wow. We're going to D.C. I never went to D.C. Okay. I get there. I see a guy. I'm in the car listening to Fat. I never heard no Fat Boys. With Nucleus and all that kind of stuff. We get to D.C. I heard a guy say, I don't even know the guy's name. We went to go see Imam. That's the guy of the American Muslim mission. Imam Warfdin, he passed away. Wow, I never seen nothing like that. I do kind of remind you of Eddie Murphy. His skin complexion was a dark. I wish I knew his name. He don't even realize what he done. This DC cat. I'm like, man, he beatbox. I just heard this on the car. I get back home. My daddy buy me a jam box. For Christmas. I'm Muslim, but I'm still getting Christmas gift. I'm still country. I'm still gonna get my Christmas gift.
Muslims don't play that.
I'm still gonna get a gift. My daddy got me a jam, but I'm walking up and down the street. So that's what I started doing on Oak Cliff on a street called D. Hayes. You go down D. Hayes Street, right behind Beckley St. the gym. Go right behind Freeway. That's the house I first started rapping. I'll never forget it. So my mama, then after that, I started going to the Beckley St. the gym. I seen Ushy up that way. They had a group called Star Study Strutters. The first, they used to be up to pop locking. Up the Beckley St. the gym. I'm watching them Ushy and Net work that. Now I'm watching them practice.
Man, the first rap album.
Yeah, the first rap album, actually an album that was no. That's probably one of the first, but I know there was no. There was from a guy named Snoopy. Left from FBI, Fresh Brothers Incorporated. If you look down in the City Hall, it's written as one of the first hip hop records on vinyl in Dallas. They was talking about it's online. FBI, Fresh Brothers Incorporated.
Message.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Message, one of the first rhymes. It might be you shading them too, but it's all that stuff is close. They probably one of the first guys. I don't know. It might be. I don't know. It's close.
It's close.
It's close.
We
don't give it all to him.
Okay, man.
But Dr. Rock was on the Ushy. All them cats was one of the first guys that got me. Ushy and Dr. Rock. They used to be on the radio together. Ushy was DJing at that Twilight.
Yeah, Twilight.
Yeah, Pleasant Grove. And Dr. Rock was at Shamrock out here down the street. Yeah, Shamrock skating rink down from the college down the street in Lancaster. Used to be a skating rink called. It's a bingo hall.
That's where Shamrock was at.
It's a bingo hall right down there. You pass that bingo hall. What's that Pleasant?
Lancaster. No, that's Dallas. That's Dallas.
Yeah, no, but it's called Lancaster. What's the name of the road? I can't think.
That's what I'm saying. The name of that road is called Dallas Avenue. Yeah, it's called Dallas Avenue now.
Okay, but that street right there used to be called Lancaster Avenue. They take you right in the Old Cliff.
Okay.
That little bingo hall used to be called Shamrock Skate Ring. My God, it was of epic proportions back in the day. Me and my homeboy Bernard go up there and just meet women. That's why I see Dr. Rock standing out there. I mean, Dr. Rock was being a DJ. I see D.O.C.
Right.
He was Doc Trey.
Right.
Dr. Rock and Ushy is what got me into hip hop. Listening to him on the radio, and then after that, there was a station called 90.9. They had Nemesis, Snake, Big Al, I get goose pimples, Snake, Big Al, Casanova Rock, got the All Hearted Death Party. I seen them live, I heard them live. So if you look at the We From Dallas movie, them flyers, they gave it, Big Al them gave it to me. They used to be at the Park South YMCA. So this is how my genesis, the beginning. This is my beginning. I'm watching Snake, Big Al, Casanova Rock. They used to do the Armory part. I'm making a long story short. We be going over there.
You good.
That's how they did it. They used to be DJing, man. And up in South Dallas, the Park South YMCA, and I seen them up there. They had them profile record jacket. Like, damn, wow. They gave me a flyer. We got a party, but I was too young. But I kept them flyers. That's what you see them flyers in We From Dallas.
I wonder why. I said, man, you got it.
I kept them flyers. Them flyers all ripped up. I should go and laminate them.
Right.
I kept them. I get so nervous. I'm scared they're gonna tear up. But I kept them flyers all them years because they gave them to me. Big Al, Snake, Azim, all of them. I remember Azim coming to talk to me at the masjid when I was a kid. He don't even realize. He came and gave an inspirational speech. I'm like, a little bit like, wow, he got a deal. I'm sitting there, they don't even know Pikahsso sitting there watching him. Right. They have no idea what they was doing.
Right.
Dr. Rock was doing a 4 turntable mega mix at the State Fair. My mama was walking one day. I going to the fair. My mama took me to the fair. That's what you do in Dallas.
Right.
You go to the fair.
Go to the fair.
That's a Dallas tradition. My mama took me to the fair. I would stop. She said, "You want to ride some rides, or you want to watch him?" I said, "I want to watch him." My mom says, "Don't go nowhere. When I come back, you better be right in this spot." I sit there and watching Dr. Rock do a 4 turntable mega mix. That's what got me into hip hop. Hey, baby doll, you're so fine. He putting his socks on. Like, you don't even know. Lil Pikahsso was sitting there watching him. Dr. Rock, Ushy, I'm just watching him, and all these dudes as a kid. They don't even know what they implanted in me. I'm watching him. When people talk about Dr. Rock, I seen him do it with my own eyes. We just didn't have we didn't have this back then to prove it. But I got to tell it.
Right.
I seen him do it with his own eyes.
Right, it's something different.
He had some clean socks on. He had a big old red K104 van. My mama said, "You want to ride some rides, or do you want to watch him?" I said, "No, that's Dr. Rock." Okay. She said, "I'll be back. Don't go nowhere." My mama would not let nobody mess with me in my hip hop. That's my son, and I love him. Blessed up, beautiful heart.
Yeah.
Watch him. I miss riding rides to watch Dr. Rock DJ. I heard him on the radio. I never seen him in real life. You know, and all that kind of stuff. They used to have something they call this is how I started rapping. It might be all over the place, but if people can puzzle it together, they had something in Dallas they call Senior Skip Day.
Okay.
At Keys Park.
Yeah.
Used to be a guy named Dr. Funk. Olden Hatcher, Dr. Funk. He was like a red alert DJ in the big T. I mean in the park, at Keys Park. All the schools skipped, and they don't know if they still do it today.
Nah.
But they all convened. in Keys Park. He was DJing, and he had a guy named Rappin' Nookie. Rappin' Nookie's one of the first guys that passed away in Dallas. I'm getting so many goosebumps.
So Rappin' Nookie.
He said, "I'm Rappin' Nookie." I'm like, damn. I gotta say my name. I gotta get cool. I'm Rappin' Nookie. And Dr. Funk, he had a mic. "I'm Rappin' Nookie. I'm Rappin' Nookie." I said, "I gotta keep saying my name. That's why I get that Pikahsso." I heard him doing it in Keys Park. He had a microphone, and when they would turn, while Dr. Funk was on the turntable, I skipped. My mama popped. Well, she popped help. My stepdad probably while I skipped school. I'm sitting like, damn, you got Rappin' Nookie. Adidas Brothers.
Right.
That was the name of Adidas Brothers.
Adidas Brothers.
Adidas Brothers. Well, I'm teaching y'all some deep history.
Yeah, you teaching me some deep history.
Adidas were Rappin' Nookie's one of the first cats that got murdered in Dallas hip hop.
Way
before all this stuff.
Yeah,
Rappin' Nookie. Rest in peace to this brother.
Rest in peace for real.
They had a group called Adidas Brothers. Used to be the theater down in Oak Cliff on Camp Wilson called that's the movie theater. That's to go see the drive-in, the Aquarius Theater.
Okay.
We used to go watch our movies. It's called the Aquarius on Camp Wilson.
Okay.
I seen him rapping up there in the Pizzazz at a club called Pizzazz. We used to go sneak in there. So Rappin' Nookie, Dr. Rock, Ushy, D.O.C. before it became D.O.C. He was Doc Trey. I remember seeing D.O.C. at International House of Pancakes with an overcoat on. I was at the light like this. I just missed the damn light. They had an overcoat and a long thing. He was our hero. Then Snake now. They the Mount Rushmore. Snake, Big Al. Snake and Big Al, oh my God. They was on
Big Al.
Big Al, rest in peace, his son rap.
Yeah, I know.
Rakim Al-Jabbar, and his other son rap too. I can't think his mama named Trace, I can't think his rap name, but anyway, them dudes were the genesis, the beginning. They don't even realize a little guy like me was watching them. They cultivated me. That's all I had to know. I didn't know no hip hop. I know I wanted to do it. I just watched them. I come just watching from afar. D.O.C. Sometimes I just watch him, just sit back, don't say one word, just peeping. That's Doc. I seen Doc at the International House of Pancakes by Grandis on Camp Wilson one time. I was in my life in a red Hyundai.
Yeah.
I was like, I had no air conditioning. I had got it. Damn, Doc. I'm just like this. I just in the light, bomb. I was at the light just looking at. He was standing up there on a Corvette doing like this, or some fancy car. He's doing it like that. I still remember that.
Yeah.
That's what I call myself a griot, because my mind is so vivid. Love this shit, man. Ushy, when you get to see Ushy doing, man, you get goose pimples. If you love hip hop, you get goose pimples when you see niggas like that. These the story these niggas tell about. I seen it with my eyes, man. My eyes that seen that
They
glory.
had so much energy back then. Like they really was the life of the party. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing, like especially when I do my due diligence, you know what I'm saying, and my homework, I know it was a different atmosphere for y'all growing up. When, you know, especially for us when it was that music at the time.
Used to be a nigga called Gerald from the Boxheads.
The Boxheads,
the Pop Lock.
Yeah, the Pop Lock,
man,
yeah.
Used to be up there, I used to go to school with them, my nigga. He rest in peace to Gerald. Them niggas doing little levitational shit with their feet. That was like magic. We didn't have no internet, no TikTok to make you do all that cool fact. They were doing it with their feet. All of them had their hair like this, and they flip over. Like an Egyptian. They were doing a pop lock. Gerald, his name was Gerald, he passed away. He used to do something with his feet, like Turbo from Ozone. I'm seeing them do this. at the Beckley St. Park over in Oak Cliff. Beckley St. Gym. You know what it is?
Yeah, I know Beckley St.
I know you know. I'm just saying. I know you know. I'm not bad to ask you that dumb. But I'm saying, I just want these young cats. They might not know.
Nah, they might not know. They might not know. They still learn today. You know what I'm saying?
You'll watch
what a water park is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's like Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th, you can take all that land and put a house. That's still where Jason lived. Right. So you can change that Beckley and call it what you want. That's still Beckley St. Right. That's what I'm saying. You can call them fancy the name. That's still that natural land. And you need to know the people that walked in that soil.
Those Beckley.
Yeah. I used to live on D.A. Street. Nanette Lee. Nanette, not to put up here, but Nanette Lee got me doing the Skip Murphy morning show because she remembered me. One day I went there when I was doing Dysfunctional. That's how I got on Skip Murphy, did the intro. What's that station? What's the #1 station? The radio's on. I went up there. She said, I remember you. You said little boys to walk down the street, that loud jam box. Yeah. See, I got something for you. I said, what? If you come back up here next week, she wouldn't tell me. She wanted to see, I guess, see how hungry I was.
Right.
If you come back up here next week, I'm making a long story short. I'll show you. And I came back and said, I want you to do the intro. Like, wow. And Peanut did the beat. We did that Peanut from that What's That Station. We made history. Dysfunctional. Me and my homeboy James Shepard that own Eargasm. That's Dysfunctional. We tying all the knots.
Okay, yeah, you tying all of them.
Tying all the knots. All that stuff is
now
we
see
all,
how y'all moving now.
Yeah, we all of the chemistry.
Yeah, so y'all never left. Y'all never left. You never left.
Yeah, never left.
Yeah. Already.
There's just so much. Just keep asking me, and the more you ask, they just have to, it might be all over the place. It's up to y'all. I'm giving y'all the knowledge. It's up to y'all to puzzle it together. I don't know how to do it in chronological order because my mind just. If I do that, it'll be boring. I gotta do it my way.
Y'all gonna get it.
You gonna get it. Y'all just gotta take these, all you young cats, take these tidbits and grab them and go look them up. Ask me on Instagram, ask him. You know a lot too.
Yeah.
Nigga, your jacket is like the Nikki Giovanni, the Nikki Giovanni of jackets. But it's a living institution.
And it's hard, going back, because I still need some help because, there's a lot of female rappers that was out back then that don't even get the light.
Naja the Dismissed.
You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
I seen her Nemesis sister.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. They got Sarita Divine from Afnubi's Yogi. You know I'm naming them all? Miss Allen. She was doing stuff with Dr. Dre and all them back then, 6'2", them, Miss Allen out there in Fort Worth. Yeah. A whole lot of DFW. See how I'm naming them all?
Yeah, and then that's how I see that connection. And that's the thing I really want to do. I want to bring that shine to them. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to realize they left a stamp.
Mocha from RedRum Records too.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah. Keitha from RedRum Records. You know who her daughter is?
Nuh-uh.
Asian doll. That's her mama. Yeah. Keitha. Killer Keitha from RedRum Records. That's crazy, ain't it? Small world, ain't it? But I seen when I seen Keitha, that's my daughter. Hold on. I know your mama. I seen she was putting out that's it's a small world. I seen somebody, my mom, I seen her reading the comment, that's Keitha. I started, that's Keitha daughter, Asian doll. The dark skin, the dark complected little fly, she got the little fly style.
Yeah.
Keitha was on RedRum Records. God damn, I spilled some water.
Go ahead. Keitha!
No, Keitha got them hands too. Yeah. Old school. Keitha would knock with you, Yeah. Got them hands. But Keitha, that's Asian doll, mom. When I found that, I like, I'm watching Asian doll blow up. It was a small world. She was on RedRum. We had the distribution deal with Kabaal and GuGu. We got the distribution deal with Street Private Eye Mercury. Keitha's roll with us. Yeah, that's real talk. It's a lot of rich history there, man.
We're finna go down through this.
We're finna go down there, man. You get through there, man. Pikahsso know a lot.
Yeah. So what was the transition from Dr. Rock, Ushy, all them, seeing them do their thing? What really said, what put you in the mind frame, say, okay, it's time for me to go over here and work?
James, when I started working, when I moved to Arlington, I got into a little trouble. Making a long story short, I started moving to Arlington, and it got me a good job, and I started calming down. Let me chill out. Even though I'm a weirdo, I got a bad temper. I ain't gonna lie. Right. I'm being honest. I just learned how to control it. Being real, we gonna be in these cameras. Gotta be real.
Right.
I said, man, my temper too bad. Let me just calm down.
Right.
I'm too sensitive. I'm in my head. So I'm gonna go out to Arlington. I was okay. They kind of chill out here. Some beautiful women. They got nice jobs. Let me chill out. Then I started meeting. I met a guy named Bruce Strickland. His dad, Bruce Strickland Sr. And they started letting me go to Clean with him. I started doing shows like with D-Nice. I opened up for D-Nice at the Fair Park. I'm like, damn. I started taking it serious when I moved up to Arlington. That's the best thing my mama did for me. She moved me outside. I was acting up, and I just had that, that angry young phase. And I moved out there with my daddy, and I started meeting a guy named Bruce Strickland. His daddy was from New Jersey. He was an executive of Proline Corporation with Coma Cottrell. He worked with them, and I used to go over his house. Just make it along. I know it's all over the place. And he said, "You can rap." Next thing you know, I'm opening up for D-Nice. My name is D-Nice. My name is D-Nice. I opened up for him at the Fair Park. About 15 people there. Opened up for D-Nice. So I started doing everything. I opened up a group called Seriously Fine. I started watching how he was doing promotion for Arista. Let me quit playing. So let me get my name right. I took the Pikahsso and I started spelling it different. I don't want to be associated with the original.
Right.
I said I changed the phonetics like the Pikahsso. Then I started. Let me start letting the Pikahsso. I started doing it in the dance with it. Let me start getting my stuff pressed up on tape. And let me start going places where I can meet people. I start, long story short, I start meeting the Skip Murphys and start going to places where you can meet. It became bigger than this. So all that Ushy stuff evolved into that. And then, like I said, Nanette was a very important part. I know when I tell her on face, she get kind of weird.
Right.
But I mean it. She don't realize what she did. That stuff opened up so many doors.
Nanette was big to us back then. Yeah, she still big. You know what I'm saying? She was on what? Comic View.
She lived right across the street from me when I lived on D. Hayes Street in Oak Cliff. Nanette is from Oak Cliff. And, even before that, Badu used to play with us. I know that sounds crazy, but the YMCA, when they say Badu, that's apples. That's what I call her.
That's what y'all all call her, apples.
She said, they said Badu when I seen her on TV. I know I'm jumping back, but I got to tell that story. I said, Badu, that's not, but I'm not name dropping, I'm telling the story. I don't want like I'm name dropping, but I know Badu.
Right.
Apples.
Right.
She said, Badu, Erica Badu, who is that?
Yeah.
I know from Apples. Apples was a rapper.
Right.
Apples used to live over on the other side of South Dallas. We lived about, the Park South YMCA. She lived over like on the other side. When you cross that Little World liquor store, a little back behind when you cross that little bridge, she lived on that side, like Wendell, in a little area, right by the freeway. She lived in that area. I didn't really know her sister there, but I knew her.
Yeah.
She used to be out there tripping out with like friends. So when I seen Erica Badu, that's Apples. That's what I knew her when I seen her on TV.
Right.
I didn't know who Erica Badu was. Then she had a group called Erica Frist. So she was I never created her, but she's like a little homegirl around the corner. Back in the day, she from South.
Was rapping.
Her name was Apple. Apples could go.
Right.
She had a group called The Deaf Ones with TJ. They was signed to Black Line Records. On the other side was called Fresh One. Which Black Line Records was a guy named Ray Williams. He was based out of here in Lancaster. He had a drive-through.
That's like a lot of rich history out here.
Oh yeah, Lancaster. They had. More. I'm gonna tell you some more history. They had a group called Fresh One, but Ray Williams had a label called Black Line Records, and he was one of the guys that had a drive-through like a funeral home. And Lancaster, like I was telling you, they had on the other side of their 45 this group called Fresh One, which is D-Man, and B-Ski and Milton. I know D-Man, B-Ski, and all them. They the ones, D-Man that I equate for bringing that East Coast flavor to Dallas. When I seen them, they were dressed with Run DMC and no Adidas and no shoestring. That's D-Man and Rob, Bad Boy Rob. Okay. They was on the other side of the Apples, the Black Line Records with Apples and Killer TJ, Deaf Ones and Fresh One. They had a 45 they put out. They lived out in Lancaster. Black Line Records, right out in this area, man. It's real rich history. So a lot of the East Coast flavor that you see that came to Dallas, I equate D-Man. Because I never seen nobody that looked like him. When I was a young cat, he walked, he ain't got no shoestring. That's not Run DMC. He had a name buckle.
Yeah.
Just visual, and he was on that Crush Crew vibe. I seen him perform doing his hands like that. Like, oh, he had the B-boy stand.
Okay.
That's the culture was still in its genesis, in its embryonic phases. But D-Man, they brought a lot of that East Coast flavor to Dallas. D-Man, they don't get the credit they got. That's why I'm giving them these props now. D-Man and Bad Boy Rob. D-Man live in Atlanta. Rob. Yeah, these are called Fresh Ones. On the other side was Deaf One, which is Erica, Apples, and Killer TJ. Okay. Deaf Ones. Black Line Records.
So when did you first put your project together and knew that it was like, okay, it was good enough to go around and start meeting these different people,
When I start going to the malls and everybody, you Pikahsso, without even no internet. Every time I go to the Parks Mall, you Pikahsso. Or I stop somewhere, people want to get a picture with, just even before the internet.
Right.
People started to know. I started to know I'm getting a little popular out here. Even though I'm not on the radio. Just people started to recognize me. I guess because I'm real animated or whatever. I started noticing that. And I noticed people, how they act when they're around me. When you're an artist, not by being arrogant. When you're an artist, you have to know yourself to be dope. You have to know you're dope.
Correct.
It's not being arrogant, just knowing that.
Right.
I started realizing how people treated me. I started listening to what people say, man, you kind of tinking on genius levels.
Right,
I started doing a little harmonia style, little melodies and stuff. That stuff was avant-garde. Doing Sheplin, have more flame. I'm doing this crazy stuff to stand out.
Right.
Cause I say I'm a hood dude. I live in the hood, but I'm blending in. Cause at first I tried to be a gangster rapper, but I'm not a gangster. I'm not thug. I just lived in the hood. Right. Everybody in the hood ain't thug for labor alone. Everybody in the hood is not no thug and no gangster. I know a lot of people think that.
Right.
I just lived there. That's where I stayed.
Right.
That was just a home, but I wasn't no thug. I was just a dude in the hood that just like to be creative.
Right.
Just go have fun and talk to women. That's what I was.
Right.
Get on the female. We wasn't no gangsters, man. You know how I be. Everybody in the hood, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in the hood ain't trying to
player. You was like, I'm trying to make
on the phone all night. Talking that back nigga, you talk on the phone on 3 o'clock. Hold on. We cut you in, talking about cut you in my home so you can meet your home girl.
Yeah.
Go get on the 44 Lisbon, what's it, the 32 Lisbon and go catch 44 Oakland or something.
Yeah. Get on that bus line.
Get on that bus line. Go dark. That's how we met our women back then.
Right.
But that's what I did. I just evolved, and I started noticing when you great like a doc, when you great like a cottonmouth, when you great like a snake, the people will let you know.
Right.
And when I started realizing that, I started realizing how people started treating me, just regular people.
Right.
Or like looking at when I go to my family, hey, Terry Jr. is my real name. Terry Jr. rap. Everybody want me to rap here. Well, okay. That was good stuff. Right. I can't wait till the next film. I got something for him. Right. I was nervous as hell. Then my mama, she was helping me out so much. My mama used to get me on this little internet cable show. This is not internet, just a little cable show her friend ran. I wish she'd get that tape. I was like, if I get that tape, I'll pay him $1,000 for that tape.
Right. You
I was
heard
like,
that.
If you get that tape, I'll pay you 12. Not 12, 1,000. I ain't got that kind of money.
Right.
I'll pay you. Let me quote that. If anybody find I was rapping, my mama got me on that. Cause her friend said my mama was like my first like somewhat of a manager.
Right.
She didn't know what she was doing. She see something like that. Hey, my son need that. He rap. Let me go get that little mixer. It wasn't that kind. It was like a little realistic mixer. My mom used to get me stuff like that. So I just evolved, man, and I just started noticing how people were treating me. When you do hip hop, you do anything, rap, doctor, people treat you a certain way when you're good at it.
Right.
It's just a natural energy. You do your music, like when you're in the studio with Snake.
Right.
When you're in the studio with Snake or Doc, I've been in the studio with both of them.
Okay.
Like Snake and D.O.C. Respect.
Right.
It's just a certain energy that they bestow. It's called, they fund where they are. It's respect.
Right.
I'm in the studio. I was a Snake. That's Snake. I'm munching for your bass, Snake. You got to respect that. A lot of people looked at it as you shocking. That's Snake.
Right.
That's Doc. I was in the studio with Doc one time at the Good Night Live audio. I was so damn nervous right in front of Doc. Because it made me kind of nervous. I'm being honest with you at the time.
Nah, for real.
My heart beating fast as hell.
Yeah.
That's Doc. Doc was one of the first dude to have a professional sounding album. In Dallas, that professional Dr. Dre sound.
Right.
So being in front of him was intimidating me back then. I was like, it kind of intimidating. A lot of people, I'm saying it first, but it was.
For real,
I played it off my mind like,
yeah.
My heart beating fast as hell, so I respected them. And I noticed from people around me, the people was like Jalo and all them, and Bilal and all them, I know they were doing me the same way. Because when they look at you and love that, they turn their head. So I started making it my business to be more cordial. I can see those young cats, like you said, the disconnect.
Right.
Let me go reach out to them. I'm a friendly guy. How you doing, man?
Right.
You ain't got to turn your head. Pikahsso.
Right.
They won't give you eye contact. Hold your head up.
Right.
Something, man. Be proud.
Right.
Like
it's a lot, because you know, it's a lot of us out here, you know, and like we're gonna talk about that later. Let's get back.
Yeah.
Alright, but
yeah.
like say, for instance, like, okay, you out here, you meeting everybody.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what was your first project?
That's a good question. My first professional project I probably put out would probably be the Dysfunctional with Nanette because I was on the radio.
Okay, Dysfunctional. Okay, we'll give you that one. Dysfunctional.
What, you think it's something else?
Nah, I was trying to say, I was trying to say, like, what was your first project before you got to Dysfunctional? Man, and then who was producing?
The first project I probably went to the studio with was a group called House Rockers.
Okay.
I heard I lived in Langston, my home with Bernard Woods, Dr. Love, and I was MC Cool.
Okay.
And my home, but Bernard, actually, he had a little keyboard. He learned how to play these dun-dun-dun-dun.
Chords, okay.
Dun. He just did that, and we went to the studio, and we listened to Bill Cosby. He was jamming on the one, jamming on the one. He hit the Bill Cosby when Stevie Wonder was on there, and we asked the man to make our voice do that. So him and DJ Wiz did that. We was living out here. We had a group called that. Matter of fact, I still got my shirt from the House Rockers. I posted the other day on his birthday. Bernard was Dr. Love, so that's when I lived. I still got my shirt. We had House Rock. I was number 4, MC Cool, even though I was a beatboxer. Right. So that was like my first probably professional thing. House Rockers or Untouchable, and then we did a song called Stay in School. And Nippy Jones played it on 90.9 before it became 89.3. So that would probably be before Dysfunction. Okay. Before 89.3, it was 90.9 before it got.
And what was the process of getting it on the radio? Or what it was just?
They had the Funky Fresh Freaky Friday show. I used to listen to it. Nippy Jones with him and Curly and D.O.C. You know, Curly rest in peace. I listened to that. So one day I just went down. I caught the bus.
My DJ Curry.
Yeah, he passed.
With the cat. That's right. Yeah, R.I.P. Yeah, you sure right.
Yeah, we went down there one time to the White House on San Jacinto. We just went down there. Stay in school. They didn't have no internet back then. Stay in school. We had to stay in school so you can be cool, get your education better. My mom said if I got to rap, it got to be positive. Right. I'm still young, man. So my mom said, you know, she wasn't playing all that cussing. Right. If you're going to do rap, got to be positive. So I made a stay in school rap, and I took it. Nippy Jones played it. on Funky Fresh Freaky Friday on 90.9. That's not 89.3.
Right, right.
90.9. A lot of people don't know.
Right.
Before 89.3.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? So he played it. That was my first time. It might be one time, but that felt like, wow. Nippy Jones. Nippy Jones is like Red Alert or Marley Marl of New York.
Right.
And, you know, Snake them kind of like maybe be like a Grandmaster Flash or whatever. You know, they was so. They had that All Hardy Death Party. Oh my God.
Yeah.
They played. I remember Snake and Big Al and Casanova Rock playing Beastie Boys, Paul Revere. I thought something was wrong with my radio.
I remember when I heard that.
I don't know what the hell.
I didn't know what the hell I heard when I first heard that motherfucking shit in the car and I was young.
Yeah.
And I was just in the back and I was just like,
what is this?
What is this bass?
I ain't never heard nothing like that.
I ain't never heard no reverse bass like that before.
Big Al, Casanova Rock. Rest in peace to Big Al. I heard them play that on 90.9. I'm sneaking in my room playing at night in the back and I stayed inside like, what the hell is this? I record, you know, you record your tape. Could wait till tomorrow. One mama leaves, I can turn it up.
Right.
And I went and bought the album.
Yeah, man.
They turned me on to that.
Yeah, I know, Mama. I got in trouble with recording over your Al Green tape.
Recording my mama religious tapes. My mama didn't involve. But my mama loved me so much. She just, that's my son. He don't mean no harm.
Right.
He just loved this stuff so much. He record over anything. I wish I still had them old tapes.
Man, sure. I done found some. I done found some of my sister singing on them and all type of stuff, man. They don't throw them away. Nah, you know, hey, you can't play them. I gotta find something to play them in.
They got stuff you can play them on.
Okay, so now we get to dysfunction.
Dysfunction.
Okay, who's in the process of this? You know what I'm saying? And what really just what was in your creative? What was kind of your creative state in this process?
Dysfunctional is when like me and James are on the air gas. Some dysfunctional is when I started getting a little older. Like Nanette Lee, they get us out there. Like, man, if we're on the radio, I gotta make sure I'm doing something that's different. So I'm humming and all kinds of little humming and panning to the left and right speakers, and I'm trying to do that harmonica style I was doing. So I started experimenting, and we had Cho, the golden child, the Oriental guy, the genius, creative genius, one of the most talented people that I've ever seen in my life. Him and Peanut was doing that stuff. So we started doing Dysfunctional. We're still for two disillusioned brothers trying to function in a world that shuns you all. Everything I did always had meaning.
and that's the real facts.
Everything I do had meaning.
Facts.
People think because I'm eccentric, I'm just blurting out stuff.
Right.
But my mama told me to always go back to her. She's the genesis of everything I do.
Right.
Everything has to have meaning.
Right.
Don't huck and buck. Don't make dumb faces in front of wife. She didn't like that.
Right.
Even when I do, so she don't like all that. My mama didn't like that. So she said, if you do something, make sure it have meaning. So I took that. Two disillusioned brothers trying to function in a world that shuns you all. Dysfunctional. That's how we came up with that. And that's when it really started. We got mentioned in the source with Suge Knight and Left Downer. They had a Welcome to Dallas article. We went down there, we got the Source magazine. We just hopped in our car and just showed it to K104 and Alan S. Gordon mentioned it. We gave him my tape and he mentions in the one with Suge Knight and Left Out, he was in that red car.
So Alan S. Gordon, that's the director, wasn't it?
He was like the head director, editor, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I met him at the K104. He was on the air. We got Source magazine in the house. I think Greg Street Live or Sea Dog or somebody. I forgot who. The Source magazine. Want to go? Yeah, let's go. We shot the K104 in Grand Prairie and just gave him the tape. Next thing you know, back then we didn't have the internet, so you got to wait a few months to get your stories back then.
Right.
There you go.
Right.
So maybe like a month or two. It was in there. Dysfunctional. That's all we got. So anybody go look at that Source magazine with Suge Knight. I think he had the Rolls Royce or Bentley with the red cover. Dysfunctional, and a lot of other artists we mentioned in that Source. That was so dope to me.
Source was the shit.
We just showed up into the K104. We just showed up. Hey man, it wasn't no internet where you can just email your package out. You had to pop up.
You had to pop up.
And that's back then when Cottonmouth pop up on you and don't play. Cottonmouth come up pop up on you. Cottonmouth was nothing to be played with back then. Cottonmouth I like Cottonmouth. Cottonmouth was very the protective of Dallas artists. If some other artists come down and disrespect us, you don't play that. That's back. I love that about Cotton. Cottonmouth, King Kong, Cotton, Jesse Jess, Maximum 5. I love Cotton. That's back in that era. Cottonmouth was a real nigga about here. I love Cotton.
So what was going like? Because I heard a lot of stories. That's
Cottonmouth. You need to get him on here. His history. Woo, get him on here. Him and Bobo. That's another.
Man, that's
Bobo Luciano. Yeah, the Dirty South Block Party on 89.3. We going for days.
Man,
there's so much history.
Man, y'all coming. Y'all coming. Y'all didn't come on.
Cottonmouth, but they was just. Cottonmouth was just the real. I know I'm jumping all over the place, but I got to do it as it hit my mind. Cottonmouth just so real and. He showing in Cottonmouth know the retail game. He just loved Dallas.
Right.
To a fault. Him and Money Waters and all them. They just love it so much. GuGu took me on the road. That's when after Dysfunctional. That's how we met GuGu. I met GuGu at the lakeside or somewhere, and Zero from RedRum in a parking lot. We was trying to promote for them. Like, I got RedRum, okay, we trying to do rapping. I don't want to work a regular job, so I'm going to promote too. With me and James, Dysfunctional. Me and James, we still talk.
All right.
We started doing promotion, then we meet GuGu and Zero and them, and we met Zero, and then we met GuGu in the parking lot. He said, hey, man, I need somebody to help me pass this out. Shit, how much? I need to pay him. We put that nigga shit on every car too. We real dude on every car, the flyers.
Okay.
And we trying to make some money. We don't want to work no regular job. We still had to.
Right.
We want to just get in the game by any means. So Zero from RedRum paid us. We start putting flyers up. And I said, "Where you got studio?" He's a Pikahsso rapper. Yo, who's that? GuGu. I never seen who's this nigga. He crazy bald head nigga, African nigga.
Right.
What's your name, fool? Nigga. My first man, GuGu kind of aggressive.
Yeah.
Pikahsso. Oh, you rap? Yeah. What you got? Nigga start rapping. Next thing I'm on his album with Kim Bahari Midwest. That's who's distributed that stuff. Kim Bahari Midwest. I'm on GuGu album Repent. I just went to the studio. What you got? I already got a rap. No, man, say it, man. He just made me say the rap for something else. Cause I don't care if who say that shit, man. You want to be on my album, my nigga? And he just made me get on this album. I didn't even know GuGu like that. I knew him about 10 minutes. I'm on this album. Then that's how I got on RedRum. I went out with James and Dysfunction because we were gonna promote for them. He said, "You rap, fool? Let me what you got." I got a question on my mind and I really want to know why my people beat on Jerry's finger acting like this shit. Put it on my album, go to the studio. No contract, no nothing. GuGu, you know how GuGu is, he really aggressive. Yeah. Come on, man. I like, that nigga aggressive. I like, that nigga just made me, but I'm glad. Then GuGu done picked up the deal and we met a guy named Mike Matthews in Houston. That's how we got the deal with Mercury. We met a guy named Mike Matthews. Another guy, I can't think his name. We met another guy, Mike Matthews. I like him. We met Mike Matthews. We drove to Houston. And a Ramada Inn, that's back in the day. Ramada met with him in the parking lot. He introduced some people out of the West Coast. That's when we had to fly to the West Coast to meet some people. Tom McGee and all of them. They had Street Pride Records. And Joe Escrow. That's one of the guys that had a book called The 70 Deadly Sins, an Italian guy. Okay. That's how we got through Mercury. Meet some guy named Mike Matthews out of Houston that introduced us to Tom McGee, who Tom McGee introduced to them. And that's how it's the private out Mercury. And that's how me and GuGu start touring. And we start being with Norman Winters. Norman Winters is the publicist, the Easy. We was all out there with them. That's how we got out. And Kabaal from Pleasant Grove. Right. That's how we got that deal, man. A guy named Mike Matthews in Houston helped us get that.
So whatever happened, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so in this process, you know what I'm saying, y'all doing all these shows. Who was y'all all touring and stuff with?
I mean, I done chill with on the road, freestyle with Yuck Mouth and the Yuck Mouth, not the Loonies in the regime. Eating it up on the road.
You talking about Yuck Mouth, right? Yeah.
Going back and forth.
Like on it.
But he wasn't that Yuck Mouth. He was on some lyrical battle axe type shit. Like, right. He said, which one y'all want to rap? She, me, nigga. You know, I'm a Dallas nigga, but I'm one of them Dallas niggas that can go when I want to. So I'm doing that. A lot of Dark Man, some of them Wu-Tang affiliates. I'm on the air in the San Jose State. Who is that nigga right there? No problem. I've been on the road with him and who else? You're on the road, you start connecting with other people. Bootleg from the Dayton family. Oh, Bootleg, I done been on the road with him. I done been up in Seattle.
With Dayton family from Ohio?
Yeah, Ohio.
Yeah.
Dayton family, Bootleg. He was a Relativity. I remember our band, we on the road, okay, we're going to go to this city, we're going to meet with Bootleg. I done been on the road, did a Maritime Ballroom and Shop G and all of them out there, Redman and met them at the Maritime Ballroom in Oakland. I did a show with Raphael Sadiq in Oakland. The Conscious Daughters. Who else we didn't kick to it? Oh, so many people. Man. Conscious Daughters. I was rocking in Oakland, just walking around. Remember the Coup? Bruce Riley from the Coup had the big afro. I'm riding around. DJ Pam, I'm a mirror in my pocket. And I'm riding. He just riding while I'm doing Oakland. He just driving by in his car like, wow. So Davey D out there in Oakland. That's how we started on the homeboy, Sean Kennedy. Sean Kennedy. Thank you, Sean. Matter of fact, me and his birthday the same day, February 1st. He took us on the road, him and Mike Strain, from California on up to Mexico and all that. We were going to Seattle and all that. So thank you to those two. They took us on the road after we had the deal. Because I guess they knew the guys from Street Pride and Mike. Oh, okay. You know, they signed us. That's how I became good friend with them cats. Marie Strang and Mike Strang and Sean Kennedy. After that, they just started expanding. I mean, so many people. It just grew. So if you stick to your dream, you can be a Dallas dude and you handle your business and get up out of Dallas, you will meet the right people like Norman Winters. Right. Norman Winters is Easy Public. Me and GuGu were having lunch with this cat. You know, not that I'm named, I'm just telling you these powerful people, man.
Like moving, moving.
Norman Winters, this dude's Jews. The Jews run it. Jews and the Italians. Oh, Joe Escrow, had his hands in his pocket. That's the one that had a book called 7 Deadly Sins. They was the one that started the radio game and that radio pay stuff. Read it. It's in the book. Read the book. It's in there. You know what I'm saying? So we meet these people.
It is. That's why I know you dropped some jewels. That's why I'm not interrupting right
so
now.
If I never would have met GuGu, I never would have, and Zero and Pierre from RedRum Records, and James, we never met.
Shout out Pierre.
Pierre, you know Pierre?
Yeah, man, say, man.
Pierre real nigga. Pierre real nigga. That's a real. Pierre Zero, that's some real nigga.
Yeah.
You know nigga be telling that real. Yeah. Shit, I'm leaving it there.
Yeah,
niggas that nobody played with.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Pierre Zero. Them niggas changed my life.
Right.
Pierre got his own liquor company now. Yeah, now shout out to Pierre and Zero.
What's the name of the liquor company?
Oh my God, what's the name of the liquor company?
It's not the Roxy, is it?
Not Rockstar.
Not Rockstar. Oh, yeah, not Rockstar.
That's the one Money Water's working with.
Yeah,
Rockstar. What's the name of it? I'll think of it later. If I don't,
we'll get back to it.
If we don't, we put it at the bottom. Shout out to Pierre.
Yeah, already.
Pierre and Zero. I didn't know you knew Pierre.
Man, nah, because I've been, man, man, I'm like you say, I'm an Oak Cliffian. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I'm true to roots of the music because music was so fascinating to me. That's all I really had growing up because I stayed in so much trouble. I was going to juvenile, you know what I'm saying, in the first, second grade.
Damn, I ain't never been juvenile.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I
done been to juvenile. I done been to juvenile on Harry Hines. I done been juveniles into Lone Star. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, in music always helped me out. Man, I remember buying my first Repent GuGu's the tape. I remember buying my first tape, you know what I'm saying, a Pimpster. You know what I'm saying? Like, like
first you took me on tour with it.
Cause I stayed, cause you gotta realize, like my uncle, he had the key shop in Lancaster. Okay. And Keys was off. So he was at everybody who needed keys. That key shop, everybody went to that key shop right there. Yeah, that was my Uncle James. He passed away. He had an aneurysm
like
too.
My mama. Rest in peace to him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And everybody went there. And then my auntie, she had the first smoke shop in Big T. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I go to Big T, wherever I'm at, I was always in there getting music. I was always getting the latest.
What, the bomb mixtape?
Yeah, all that. I was always getting the
Diamond
mixtapes. Diamond D.
Right now, what Diamond at?
Man, you know what? I'm trying to get him on the platform. Diamond D, you need to come on.
What Diamond D? It look like Tupac.
Diamond still got the store in.
Diamond be on that grind up in there.
Yeah, man.
He a living institution up in that Big T.
Say he came out like Master P, didn't he?
He was. Diamond had the streets on lock. Diamond D. People don't know them. They were running Oak Cliff back in the gap. Bowleg,
for Wheatland.
Yeah, all them Bowleg and Stampede Records.
Bowleg.
Or Unabomber. Somebody named they took Unabomber.
Yeah, Unabomber. Yeah, Bowleg. And you had Gator.
Mo Inc. from I remember Mo Inc. I'm a rest in peace Mo Inc. Mo Inc. used to be on Money Water. I remember Mo Inc. used to be up there by Grandy's, that studio behind Grandy. Yeah. I get him studio. Mo Inc. crazy as hell. I remember him cracking jokes. Mo Inc. Rest in peace to Mo Inc. Man, Mo Inc. was a genius.
Rest in peace, brother, man. That boy can rap about
Mo
anything.
Inc. will never. You come in here rapping anybody.
Anybody.
That's what we did the song. Me and Kabaal. But I was in there when we did the song with UGK in the Carib studio, right there. With Pimp C and Kabaal, Pimp C, Bun B, and Rich Hits, and it was like a storage center right behind Grandy's.
Right there in Oak Cliff.
Yeah, right behind Grandy's.
Yeah, right there. It used to be a grocery store. They used to be in that parking lot up the hill. But you talking about it was a Whataburger right there. It's the Grandy's right there.
Yeah, behind that Grandy's like a little like they do storage or something. That's what the studio was. That's what Pimp C did that Acting Bad remix for Kabaal. Pimp C and Bun B. It never came out, but it was recorded in that studio. That's why I met Pimp C. And Bun B right in that studio. I was chilling with them. They first people I seen do lean. I ain't never seen them like that in my bun. I was just looking. I don't know that I ain't putting it big, but I never seen nobody do that. I was just looking. I ain't do lean. I heard about that. I just never seen nothing like that. I mean, Pimp C. That's why Bun B was
drink, man.
Bun B was very articulate. And I think that's smart as hell. Bun B.
Yeah.
I listened to him talk like, okay. He was telling me he wanted to be on the. They didn't let them be on the Sprite commercial with the 7. They had the Sprite had the deadly venoms and all the different heroes or whatever. They had the Goody Mob playing like they were Transformers and stuff. He said Jive when he was telling me that. Bun B might not remember. I remember him telling me that at the studio that day. Right. So just a lot of rich history and that we can go on for days, man.
Okay, so what? How many projects you did in the midst of being with RedRum?
RedRum, I did a lot of stuff, but I never put it out.
Right.
But the stuff, I was on GuGu album, Kabaal album, D-Style, rest in peace. D-Style, another dude. Oh my God.
Okay, D-Style. Okay.
D-Style. You know D-Style?
What album he had?
It didn't come out, but he was on GuGu. He goes, down south voodoo blue. He rapped at the restaurant, down south voodoo blue. I met D-Style at my grandmama's house on Vogue and Garrison. Okay. He was friends with my cousin Troy. So I seen him on RedRum, like, you know GuGu? He in our commercials, and them GuGu commercials he got. I got it on. You look at it, go look at them GuGu commercials. I'm the one put them up on YouTube. Okay. I found them in an old VHS.
Oh, okay.
I put them on YouTube. I found them. I put them up.
Alright.
You know, GuGu stole that stuff away. I picked that stuff up one time and put that stuff in my pocket years ago. GuGu had that old VHS. I was like, wait, throw that. I put it. I'm glad I saved that.
Yeah, you good.
Because I'm glad you got this stuff.
Yeah.
So I put it on, but D-Style in one of those commercials, but the first stuff I was on with GuGu album, I was on Kabaal album, D-Style album, and he put out Dysfunctional. GuGu re-put out Dysfunctional. Okay. After we had, because I was on tape. We got a ribbon, they had a little more money, so they put that on CD.
Right.
You know, and vinyl.
Right.
That was big stuff back then.
Yeah, that was a big, CD. When we see that, we know it's official.
Oh, he got it on vinyl. Yeah. A&R Records down there, they pressed it on vinyl right by Loose Stereo.
Yeah, right there by Loose Stereo, the brick building.
Yeah, that's the press stuff on vinyl. They get our chest, oh, we on vinyl. I thought I was rich. Not rich money, but I thought I was rich. I thought I'd have made it. Right. I'm sure my mom, we on vinyl. They just see my picture on vinyl, man. Damn, I feel like the Barcades or the Temptations or the Commodore.
Man, you know what, man? You know, a lot of people didn't even know there was a place where you can go get your music mastered and everything right there in West Dallas, right there. Yeah. People used to pass that all the time and never knew. Yeah. And I remember one day I went, I was like, man, you know, I'm a nosy dude. I'm like, man, what's this building? I walked up in there, man, this dude got these big old speakers and all that stuff. Yeah, I was like, oh man.
They still there?
Nah.
Well, who do the vinyl now for people?
Nah,
I heard the store in North Dallas do them. It's like right off the 75. It's not Bill's. It's a record store. 75. God damn.
I don't know.
Sure. I heard they do vinyl, but anyway, that's the A&R. That's we got our stuff pressed up. Yeah. Right there. The first Dysfunctional when RedRum got up under there.
But I never knew that.
Yeah, man, I used to love that stuff, man. They look. If you look at it like, wow, it's like this, but big giant speaker, they press them, reels. I was like, wow. I used to go get my stuff mastered up in there, man.
So what happened between RedRum with it? So it was like, what, you had to go and grow and go and do
RedRum, and you know, Zero of them got locked up a little bit, and so it just kind of folded. But I talked to Lil Daddy and GuGu and James and Red. Right. I seen Creed at Muddy Water salad video. That's gonna be a magnum opus event. That video about every legend that you want to name is in that video. I didn't want to give it up. Money might get mad. I'm just going to put like this.
Man, I got to say this. I seen the pictures.
Money Waters pulled us together. And Money Waters is the reason I believe why this is happening.
Right.
He's like the centrifugal force of the nucleus. Right. Because after Money Waters did that, I seen Pookie and Lucci back doing stuff. Me and Jallo get interviewed. It just he restarted something. Right. So I love Money Waters for that. Right. That video. Yeah. It's like I go uptight.
I see you uptight, man. Uptight,
one of the dopest rappers in Dallas.
Man, I remember the first time I met Uptight. You know, we went to the studio. I was with this dude, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to T-Lo. Yeah.
He down with Doc now?
Yeah, you know T-Lo?
Yeah, I know T-Lo. My man T-Lo, Dr. D.O.C. shouted him out. T-Lo, big dude. Matter of fact, me and T-Lo supposed to do
from the Grove.
Yeah, me and T-Lo supposed to do shit with Roy Jones Jr. Not about last year. When Roy Jones and Mike Tyson got in a little fight, but it didn't go through. I'm just putting it out there so it didn't happen. The fight over with now.
Man,
I recorded it and everything. I know T-Lo.
T-Lo won't really kind of school me.
T-Lo is on the Fresh Brothers Incorporated. He has something to do with that. He has something to do with that. Look at the album, T-Lo. Fresh Brothers Incorporated. If it wasn't him and Snoopy them.
Man, he was used to tell me so many stories, man. Yeah. T-Lo just say, man, T-Lo, yeah, man, say he had Uptight in the studio. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, man? You know, he at first dude introduced me to, you know what I'm saying, Snoop Dogg on the phone, all that.
He knew Dre, Doc.
Yeah, he knew all them.
Doc shouted him out on No One Can Do It Better. My homie T-Lo.
Yeah.
Right for No One Can Do It Better. Right for that song come in. He said, my homie my homie T-Lo.
Man, he make beats, you know what I'm saying? We was like really kind of part of his label. You know what I'm saying? I know when we was over there, he had Uptight. You know what I'm saying? We had the two big boys from Gambino. They were Gambino now, you know what I'm saying, back in the day. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Fat Cat, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, you know, they in West Dallas now. Now they know them as what they call themselves now?
Big Pharaoh, Big Chief?
Not Dun Chief. They call themselves something else now. They it's something with the money. I forgot, but yeah, they gonna get mad at me. But you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I was with him, and you know, he really believed in me. You know what I'm saying? He showed me. He gave me my first Pro Tools. I'm Pro Tools 6.1.
When time you talk to T-Lo?
Man, it's been a minute.
I talked to him, right? He wanted me to do, it's over with now. He wanted me to do some stuff. I guess he hooked up with Roy Jones. He wanted me to do a rap. He just randomly hit me up on the Hey, because I like where you flow. I want to do something for Roy Jones. I guess he didn't use it, but he hit me up. That's about 2 years. Whenever Roy Jones had to fight with what's that crazy? Not crazy. Mike Tyson. I love Mike Tyson.
Oh yeah, Mike.
And I'm a Mike Tyson fan, but I was just doing the opportunity because Tilo.
I remember that. But he told me he was getting into the films and all that stuff like that now. So man, shout out to Tilo.
It never did go through, but I thank Tilo for even asked me to do that.
Right.
So thank you, Tilo. I appreciate that, my friend. Nobody ever knew that. And I was doing the Roy Jones. Like, if he came out, that would have been me. But I guess Roy Jones, I'm doing my own thing. That's cool.
So, like, all right, so you done left RedRum. So now, what was your vision? What was you at this point in time? Who did you have in your corner to really like guide you into the next direction?
After RedRum, I started getting even in RedRum. I started getting deep into the internet, and I started doing what they call like the DallasPeeps.com with Rob. You know, I started fooling around with you know DallasPeeps.com. Remember that website?
Yeah, I remember Dallas Peeps.
On that. Man, Rob Howard and Ron and DeVille, all of them on there.
Right.
Man, thank you. I just started getting heavy into that and the internet world.
Okay.
And just started doing Dallas Peeps, and I started doing stuff with Steve Austin and Jolly, the trilogy, but mainly the DallasPeeps.com.
Right.
Man, that was the best thing I ever did, was start working with them. Then after that,
you talking about the Rap Root trilogy?
With the trilogy of Terror.
Oh, okay.
Me and Steve Austin and Jolly, we had a little group, but we didn't make it that big, but you know, we was doing that. But that DallasPeeps.com with Rob now, man, being a part of that site.
Right.
It's like the MySpace of Dallas.
Right.
Everybody's on that site. Oh my God. There's so many connections, so many shows, so many females. I'm gonna keep it real. We had our fun too. I ain't gonna even lie. We had our fun. I'm an honest man. I don't like to lie on camera. We had beautiful women, man, just networking, meeting, shows, streaming. That's when I realized that was like some of the first streaming to me. Rob them had to where they can put your music on your page.
Right.
When they first, like on the news, your music would play. When you first log on Dallas, people like, God damn.
Yeah.
Shit. These people hearing me, I got to leave my house. I started getting obsessed with that. I just started sitting at the house.
Right.
On the internet. Then after that, at the end of Dallas Peeps, I did a video with a guy named Tahiti in Picnic Time. And that's how my life really took off. And I did the video called Verb, and we did a lot of different color schemes. The video just changing downtown Dallas. And then when I did the video, I put it online, it got a big response. And at that particular time, TD and Picnic, they never seen that kind of influx of And they said, damn, who did the beat? Picnic. Who did the vocals? Pikahsso. Who did the video? Tahiti. Y'all should be a group. So on my birthday, February 1st, I get a phone call from TD and Picnic. Said, we got a group, man, called PPT. You in it. And that's when we did it. And I said, cool. I just got a call from my homeboy Alan Cohen. He said, man, because I want you to do the Dallas Maverick theme song. A couple days before that, I said, cool, I'm going to let the new group. So we did the Dallas Maverick theme song for Mark Cuban in 2006. Oh my God. Mark Cuban. If you watching this, Mark Cuban, thank you. You changed my life. Them dudes changed my life, but Mark Cuban said my name with the Kiss 106 of Billy the Kid. I say by 3 o'clock. By 4 o'clock, what the hell? ESPN, the Channel 4 News call. I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life.
Right.
Somebody like Mark Cuban just saying your name.
Right.
My God.
Right.
Just saying your name. He could just say, so-and-so podcast, check it out. You in.
You in there.
At least for like a month or two.
Right.
But it's up to you to keep it going.
Right. It's up to you. Yeah.
You got to keep it going after that. But he did it, and I like, all these new people call. I got him online. Low on YouTube. Anybody think I'm like PPT?
Right.
We did the Dallas Maverick theme song in 2006.
2006.
2006. Me, Picnic Time, and Tahiti. That stuff opened up so many. Kia Sports Talk. The guy that Brady Tinker.
Kia Sports Talk.
We was doing what's the name? The guy in the morning, Tim. Good day, Good Morning Dallas. We on that stuff. ESPN playing our stuff. They made a little commercial with Dirk and Steve Nash. Dirk Nowitzki, Steve Nash. Dirk, it's just, it went so far. I wish I'd have had James from Dysfunctional with me then, because it got so far. It got too big for me.
Right.
Niggas trying to sue me. Oh my, it just got ugly. Because I'm with Mark Cuban.
Right.
They sit with Mark Cuban, they think I'm rich, but I wasn't. Just popular. There's a difference.
Right.
I wasn't rich.
So that when y'all weren't making money off the?
No, we wasn't making that much money. We were making money off the show, but that Dallas Maverick stuff, we weren't making that much money. Because at that time, it happened so fast, it just kind of swarmed us.
Right.
And then we had to get an album together. That's when we signed with Outer Records. But that Dallas Maverick and that PPT stuff, that's like at the tail end of the Dallas Maverick. Oh my, I didn't know what I know now.
Right.
The publishing.
Right.
The ASCAP. The
right.
BMI. I knew it, but I didn't know it like I need, the writers and
right.
the writers and the publishing.
Right.
But thank you, Mark Cuban. I ain't gonna cry about spilled milk.
Right.
If it weren't for Mark Cuban, I never would have had the chance to even know that's what you need.
Right.
So I ain't gonna cry. It's
Right.
It's water under the bridge.
But shit, it was there though. You made a stamp. You know what I'm saying?
God. Man, not Billy the Kid. What's his name? Kid Craddock. You see him on the billboards, the kid, the white guy. I remember talking to him one day right before he passed. He was, shouts out to Pikahsso. I mean, you know, Kiss 106.
Right.
I don't know him, but Kid Craddock, remember you see him on the billboards?
Yeah.
I remember seeing, I said, man, I remember you was, I was a kid. I remember my mom was all this, I'm telling mama, remember him? Yeah, he shot me out. I'm still country, call my mom. Mama, look, he shot me out. He sent me email. Shouts out to Pikahsso. I don't really even know him, but he trying to help me out.
Right.
Bless his soul. He passed away, but thank you to Billy, not Billy the Kid, the Kid Craddock's family. He was intentionally helping me. This rich white man that I never met shot me out on purpose. I know what he was doing. Shouts out to Pikahsso. Every morning, they playing our stuff on Tim and Good Day Dallas. We're riding loud and proud. Them kids that's in our Dallas Maverick video, I know y'all got to be at least by 20 years old. They mama, them kids,
probably a little older by now.
They were like little kids. They probably, that was like 15 years ago. They got to at least be by 20, 25 or something. Now. If y'all mama let us, we didn't have nobody in the video. We like to, they mama watching. I ducked down the camera. They came in. They mama. I told their mama to get at the end. That black woman. She probably got to be like, I love history. She probably like, they don't even know they're part of history. Them little kids that's in the PBT Dallas Maverick, the Ride Loud and Proud.
They probably know that.
They probably know what they're in history of. If your mama see this, I want to meet them little boy because they was a part of our history. I want to see how they look now.
Man, that'd be crazy. That'd be a trip to go back down memory lane.
They probably like, hey, what's up, man? they probably at least how they 20, 25, 26. They got it. My daughter 27. They gotta be. If you do common math, they'll come out. They about 6, 7 in.
Yeah. So they about 26, 27.
They probably got cars. What's up? They don't even know they're a part of history. They was all on ESPN with us and everything. I was like, I always wanted to know what them kids were.
You know, if it's Texas, you know, if it's Dallas, you know, there's somewhere off of her in the trenches.
But whoever them little kids, they mama, the Dallas and everything. So your mama, thank y'all mama for letting them be, because they was watching us on the side. We need some kids up in here. This gonna help us really touch these people. Did like this, like that. Mama said, what you doing? They just hopped in the video like. They just followed the name. I don't even know. We didn't think to get their name or nothing. But thank you to their mom and their kids. I love y'all. Maybe God will pass the word on there, get to know who it was.
Hopefully y'all tap in and say, hey man, that was me. Make sure y'all put that in comments.
I was in history. I was in Pikahsso and them video, Dallas Maverick. Them Dirk and them watching that stuff. It was all in the plate on the arena and stuff.
So when you was coming out and you was coming up and doing your music, who was all out? Who was all out, you know, doing music at the same time?
What year you talking about? Like,
I'm talking about from Dysfunctional on up to the Mavericks.
Dysfunctional, that was like the DeVille. That's from DeVille and Pimpston them.
Okay.
Oh my God, Pimpston.
Right.
Pimpston. What place?
Shout out to Pimpston, yeah.
Pimpston, man. Pimpston one of the first dudes took me on the road before GuGu. Pimpston was the first people showing what GuGu was. I ain't putting girls. I'm just keeping it was old.
Nah, keep it funky.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Pimpston was the first dude. I ain't never seen no GuGu before.
Yeah.
We did a show with Dina Howard out there in him and Mo Blunt.
Oh, Dina Howard.
Out there in Oklahoma.
You know, that's one of my favorites right there.
We opened up. That's maybe the Dina Howard and Mary J. Blige. I know it's in Oklahoma.
Right.
That's when I met Moby Dick from Beats by the Pound.
Beats by the Pound.
Bo Blunt introduced me to him. And I've watched him blow up before he got his deal. Like, nah, man, he don't even remember me. I was at his little frat out. He was a Q dog.
Right.
I went to the field, but Pimpster and Bo Blunt took us on the road. Bo Blunt was like our Suge Knight. Bo Blunt ran a Pimpster label, Chocolate City Hustlers. Big Bo Blunt. They took me on the road. I just went on the road with them one day. Him and Pimpster in Chocolate City. Just went on the road with them. Chocolate City. Dallas Long and CD. Remember them? They was in the Flex DJing.
Yeah.
And they rolling on them things. Flex was the DJ went on. He passed away too.
Yeah.
He was a Jet Magazine.
I remember when he was up in that thing. You know what I'm saying, man? You know, hey man, put that throwback.
Yeah, it was DJing. I remember they DJed that Kroger up there, down the street from Big T. So Kroger, you go a little bit further down. But Pimpster shoot me on the road, man. DeVille, that's who was running stuff back then, and you know, Killer Kyle them and Rollo them and Grass House. Oh, that's when Calvin and worked at they used to work at Blockbuster.
Yeah.
On Polk. You know what I'm saying? And all that. Yeah. Remember that?
Yeah.
That's history, man.
That's history.
Back in that day, there was a lot of people. Money, Water. That's the GuGu, Bowleg, Big Wood Records. The 90s was so powerful, man. Oh my God. Jalo. The 90s was Quint Black. Ooh. Shake them haters off. Shake. I went to school with. I went to Lincoln with Quint Black.
Yeah.
Yeah, Quint Black, DTR, all them people. That was the 90s.
What did you just say? Did you just say DTR?
Down the Rock, Byron Love.
Yeah, Byron Love. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I went to school with Byron Love.
Yeah.
Yeah, Byron Love. That dude was smart.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I never. He was a Eurodite before I knew what a Eurodite, even what that word was.
Right.
Now that I can describe it.
Yeah.
Very smart in this. South Dallas, little. He used to be a beauty shop for Sister Novera right there. On right across Charles Wright, right across the street. He used to live in that house right next door. His whole brother and them family. It was a Linfield. That's their last name. Their whole family could rap.
Right.
I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. All of them could rap.
All of them.
The whole family. They stayed in that one little house on the right across the street from Charles Wright.
Yeah.
And the whole family rap. That was so amazing to me.
My boy say, my boy Byron said they was the first. He said they was the first out of Dallas.
Yeah, they first family.
Yeah.
The first family of rappers. I ain't never seen the whole family rap.
Yeah.
The whole everybody. Damn. The whole family got. I don't know what happened to his brothers, but DTR Down the Rock. He don't get the credit he deserved for being a pioneer. I went to school with him. DTR, Byron Love. I know him by DTR. Byron Love, that's his new name, but I remember I was going to school with him. It's just so many people that was part of this hip hop. Like I said, rapping Nookie. Yeah. It's gonna be somebody he know about rapping Nookie.
Yeah.
First guy, Adidas brother, one of the first cats that got killed in Dallas hip hop murder. Adidas brothers. That's way back in the gap.
Yeah.
Adidas brothers. Yeah. That's you gotta go deep. Like, why you know about rapping Nookie? I watched them and Dr. Funk and Ushy and D.O.C and man, there's still so many people, man. I gotta just if we keep talking, it'll come to me, man.
You know
it's just so many
you
Dr. Funk, man. It's just so beautiful our history, but the 90s was powerful, man. People see it all. That's when Greg Street was here.
Right, Greg Street. See, and that's what I was talking about. Okay, let's break the ice then.
Greg Street.
See, and that's why I'm saying I think the music was a little bit more powerful when Greg Street was here, because we got to see and we got to hear and we got to know, especially when Flavor. You know what I'm saying? Especially when
Flavor TV.
Yeah, and who else? Russ Parr was here.
Yeah, Alfreda them.
Alfreda
look good.
You know what I'm saying?
Why she look good as hell?
Man, say, man, Alfreda!
Everybody like she look good.
Man, where is Alfreda?
Alfreda was fine. One time I seen her one time, I was like, I'm just staring at her. That's back in the day when I seen Jill Marie Jones. She was the Redbird, Sam Goody. The others on Girlfriends.
Right.
She from Dallas.
Oh, I know. I
used to go talk
I know she from Dallas.
Yeah, I used to go talk up in Redbird, just go trip out with all the time up in Redbird Mall. I said, damn, I seen her. Dallas, we gonna get our props.
Oh yeah,
they gonna show us love after this interview. They gonna also put it all out there.
There's a lot of jewels come out of Dallas. A lot of people just don't know about. You know what I'm saying? Especially like, we just it's so much. But man, okay.
Shout out to Jill Marie Jones, Girlfriend. She's from Dallas. I know that for a fact. She's working Sam Goody in Redbird Mall. Act like you know. They know it. They try to act like they don't know though.
Man, we got a rich. It's so many. It's so much come up out of here, man. So, alright, man. Cause you look, man. You done took me to a whole nother plateau. Alright. So, at this time, you know, okay. When you was rapping. You say you had Pimps that was out when you was out. You know what I'm saying? Diamond D was out when you was out, right?
Diamond was doing this thing.
Diamond was doing this thing. And you said you shout out DTR. Okay, man, that's crazy, man. Byron Lilla, he doing movies and stuff right now. He doing
matter of fact, he got my Fat Out of the Hood on this new network. My Fat Out of the Hood cartoon.
Okay, he got it on the network.
He had me put it on. So yeah, you can put it on. So, yeah. If you said I told him he can put it on.
Yeah, he put my movie on there too.
I'm gonna watch it.
Death Around the Corner.
I'm gonna watch it.
Shout
out to DTR. That's what I call it.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to shout out to him. I'm gonna have to.
He know Eric Malone. They gave me my name. It's a tie back to that. He know Vango. Eric Malone. When he see that, okay, I know Eric. He'll tell you. I got a sheet of paper. I wrote it down. All their names on the top rappers at Lincoln.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I remember Quint Black at the 909 back then. Beat Machine. Shake them haters off. Quint Black. Quentin Banks. That's his name. He went to school with us.
Yeah.
All of them went to school together, man. Erica Badu didn't go to Lincoln, but she used to catch the bus up there to go to arts.
Right.
Just a rich history, man. Reggie D.
Oh yeah.
Reggie D. I talked to Reggie D like about 8, 9, 10 months. Cocoa Butter. That's who. Oh my God. Yeah. Cocoa Butter and Boss. How could I forget them two?
Yeah, Cocoa Butter.
I remember being on the rap game with Cocoa Butter and Boss freestyling. I still think, rest in peace, Cocoa Butter, but I still think I got him on the rap game. The rap game. He used to let me get on the air with him. Cocoa Butter and Boss. That was our era.
Right.
Boss and then deeper and deeper.
Right. I remember that. I remember Cocoa Butter. Cocoa Butter was showing up. So
rest in peace, Boss.
So okay, we was talking about
You gotta keep me in the
Nah, man, I'm on the weed, man. I'm high, you know, I'm lit.
I'm sorry, man, nigga. I'm all over.
We talking about Greg Street.
Greg
Street.
Street.
You know what I'm saying? How, it was the impact that he put on the city as far as the music, and we was talking about, Flavor TV, you know what I'm saying, Russ Park.
Skip Cheatham too.
Yeah, Skip Cheatham. You know what I'm saying, Cheatham. Yeah, I say, you remember that drive-by slapping? You know, man, that was my shit on Flavor TV, man. Russ
I
Park.
miss Flavor.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I missed that too. You know what I'm saying? It was a different look because it shined light to let us know who was coming about.
Bobby Jimmy had them. Give me all. Look at all them roaches. All them crazy songs.
All them roaches, man. That was my shit right there. What's the difference between now and then?
Back then it was more street.
Right.
You had people like Cottonmouth and Pimster. We more street. Everybody convened and we hit the streets and put flyers out. Now it's digital. What I like about then, everybody's in the more. Not that I'm about violence, but back then you couldn't pop off like that.
Right.
Niggas whoop your ass. I'm just keeping it 100.
Right.
And even I done had my moment. People, as weird as I am, I'm not exempt. Niggas tried to bring me a couple times.
Yeah.
Just keeping it 100.
Right.
Back then, niggas weren't playing. They don't play now. But back then, a lot of people now do a lot of internet shit.
Right.
Not wrong with that. That's just the times we live in.
Right.
But back then, you had to go see these people.
Right.
You had to go see a Cottonmouth, T-Lo. Them some big niggas when you look at them real life. You see Cottonmouth, like them big niggas, man.
Yeah.
They ain't no little bitty dudes when you see them. T-Lo. Kind of imposing figures,
right?
And like that. So it was like that, and everybody was in the street, and everybody had to go to the radio. Greg Street, and if Greg Street got on you like he did Genocide. My homeboy 6'2", the L-Dog from Genocide. You know about them?
6 dudes.
I talked to L-Dog the other day. Shouts out to El Dorado. We got a new album, J. Cole. It's in that store, right? I talked to L-Dog about 3 days ago. 6'2". He started playing them on the air. You got with Greg Street. Greg Street was taking that stuff, get you nationwide.
Right.
Greg Street had me up in it. I'm gonna tell you what I love about Greg Street. One time we was in Atlanta.
Right. My
mama lived in Atlanta, but my mama didn't know I was in town. I just snuck in. I didn't want to do a trip. I didn't want them to know. I just snuck out there. And Greg Street had us in Atlanta one time, and we finna do an interview and in walk Nasty Nas Escobar. Nasty Nas. Greg Street said, no, man, he made Nas wait in the line. I'm like, that's let him go down, man. He said, you gotta go. Greg Street interviewed me. I don't know if it was me and my homeboy James or me and GuGu, but I know it was Nas walked in.
Right.
And Nas walked in. Greg said, no, man, he from Dallas. He interviewed us first. And I just thought that was like, damn, Greg, some real shit.
D-Towns.
That's Nas. That was Nas, my nigga. Greg Street said, Nas people that Nas got somewhere to go. I think Greg Street was showing, man, he wasn't dissing Nas, just basically saying, man, these niggas here first.
Right.
So even though Nas was famous, he did right by us.
Right.
I was like, no, man, let him go. That's Nas. Greg Street let us go first. He wasn't a long interview. We just talked about a little thing, and then he let us go. Nas walked up by my skin complete, look cool. Yeah, what's up? Cool little laid back cat walked up. That was in Atlanta. So Greg Street like, damn, yeah, I do that. I'm thinking Nas got a record deal. I'm like, I'm cool. He said, no, y'all go first. Then he let Nas know. He wasn't dissing Nas. He just showing him like, man, our interview come first.
Right.
We let him know we was coming into town.
You know.
Shouts out to Greg Street. He might not even remember that.
Man, and that's what I was telling, a lot of people I talked to, that it was a difference when Greg Street was here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When Nate Quick was here and all that stuff like that.
Rest in peace, Nate Quick.
Yeah.
He said Nate Quick. Oh my God, he a good dude. He had the little bunny rabbit thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The quick bunny. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
we said Nate Quick. Look how I look.
Coon and stuff like that. Yeah, Coon Delaney. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna make me cry up in this mug, man.
Man, it was a difference.
Charlotte, he killed Charlie Pride.
Yeah, man.
That's that thing, Pride. He killed Charlie, the legend Charlie Pride. Yeah. Rest in peace to Coon. I met Coon in RedRum.
Yeah.
Down at GuGu Studio, the lab.
Yeah.
Well, you can tell me we be going on forever.
Man, I know we can, man. I know that's why, we say it's too much history. That's why I want to know, like, from, all this you done went through.
Yeah.
What have you learned along your journey?
I learned to be that's a good question. I love when people ask me potent questions like that. This is the first interview I do. I can talk about different shit. Most of the stuff be like repeats, but what have I learned? I've learned to treat people good.
Right.
I've learned to be nice, to be kind.
Right.
I learned to be on time. I learned to be respectful to old and young. I learned to treat kids right. I learned to smile. Right. Smile is it's like your credit card. I learned to never underestimate nobody and always be fair. I learned about the publishing. I learned to treat people right. Not that I've ever did any crime, but never. I've seen so many people get done wrong in this business. This was good people that just destroyed their hearts. It's supposed to be love. I learned to respect our elders. I learned to pay homage to your mama, and every time you're on that mic, make sure it counts for something. Every time you're behind these lenses, make sure it counts for something. People, even you agree like I am.
Right.
You have a very rich history of this scene. I respect you. That's why I came so fast. I was so excited to do that because I seen your smile.
Right.
Your smile.
Right.
I'm big on smile.
Real,
a lot of black men don't smile.
Right.
You know what a smile would do? A Deshin smile. I learned to propagate, to teach my knowledge. You said the older cats, a Deshin smile is when you smile and you have that natural muscle energy to seem sincere. That's what made me when it come to your show, I like this guy smile because it seemed he loved it.
Right.
That's the smile of a person that naturally loves the art.
Right.
I have to love the art form. No matter from New York, I respect the New York cats. I respect the West Coast. I respect all the legends. I respect Snake. I respect Bun B. That's why I told Nas to go first. He can let Nas.
Right.
Nas.
Right.
He did it before me. I respect him.
Right.
I learned just to be nice and treat people right and respect people's homes. Like I said, your kids here.
Yeah.
Just because I'm doing an interview, I have to respect your house.
Right.
I learned to respect people's cities going on the road. Going on the road, they have different rules. Like in Oakland, I remember going on tour in Oakland. They said you got to get permission to come into our hood. You know, we cocky Oak Cliff, that side down. You know me.
Kind
of Aaron. I ain't gonna lie, what? Then that nigga roll up again. Like, okay, maybe we need to listen to this nigga.
Yeah.
Then hold on, follow this nigga. What is this city? I didn't know. In West Coast they have a different game. In Chicago, when I was on tour of Chicago with Zero and Pierre.
Yeah.
I didn't know Chicago like. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Hey
man, why you that dude? Right. I'm with them. Hey man, why you got your shoe like that, man? Why you got that on? Nigga pull up while I'm with them.
Yeah.
Them niggas Chicago. I ain't saying I'm no scared, but I'm not no gangster, but I'm not scared. But I'm glad I wouldn't go to Chicago if I wouldn't with Pierre and them that time. I wouldn't want to go by myself. Put it like that. Cause them niggas, while they were with them, they was like trying to see if I still had my shit together.
Yeah.
When I'm with them.
Yeah.
And Pierre and Zero, they were the type of like, I'm gonna see if this nigga real. They ain't gonna do nothing. I'm just gonna let them kind of walk. They gonna go off a little bit and laugh a little, kind of leave me out there. Like, but they didn't do nothing. But I just noticed in Chicago, niggas you gotta follow niggas' rules. That's what I learned about the game. I'm getting off on a tangent. Right, Chicago, even New Orleans. Them New Orleans niggas, I seen niggas with gold fame. Them New Orleans niggas, they when I went to New Orleans on Canal Street, me and GuGu was out there doing some shows. Them niggas more like, to me, it was like vultures. Like, they're not vultures, it's a bad word, but like niggas really own you.
Yeah.
Like, they don't miss
shit.
They
don't know who you are.
They can tell. Them New Orleans niggas, they was on you. I said, GuGu, we in New Orleans watching you, man. Let's just be on our Q's and Q's. We walk, not that we scared.
Yeah, you in the swamp.
And GuGu cannot.
Yeah.
GuGu got hand. I give him that nigga. That nigga got hand, but nigga, we ain't got no. These niggas outnumber us.
Yeah.
Fuck that New Orleans niggas. So Arkansas, niggas don't play out there. I done been to all these little country towns.
Yeah.
Respect niggas. Respect they women. Be careful who you bring these niggas. All you young cats, you bring these niggas women back to their hotels. We done had to move about some rooms in San Diego. All these niggas girls, them girls talking too much and shit and telling they homegirl, they homegirl. That shit get around fast.
Get around fast.
They shit we know where these niggas at. That's so and so. I'm be on my way. By the time nigga we out. Yeah. Not that we scared, nigga, we gotta play by their rules.
Yeah, we ain't from Pikahsso.
We ain't from real shit. We get the fuck up out of there. It ain't about being bad, my nigga. You gotta get home to get back to your house.
Yeah.
That's what I learned as far as today. And now a lot of people today wanna play bad. Back then, my nigga, we done played bad a couple times. Me and GuGu, that shit pulled on us. Nigga, you tougher than me. Right. Sometimes you gotta know how to throw that white flag. I'm not no tough guy. I'm a lyricist.
Right.
But you in hip hop, if you talk shit online, you got to answer for that shit.
Yeah, you got to answer for it.
I don't give a fuck. Even now, you got to answer for it. So don't say that shit if you don't mean it or if it ain't true. Or if I say this, y'all, anything I'm offended is coming from the heart. I'm not dissing nobody. I'm just too old to get into shit.
Right.
I'm just telling you the story. If anything is true, I just learned you want to go home. You in these niggas' town, quit trying to play bad. Just meet up with these niggas, man. Now, I don't believe in paying no nigga to go to their town. I heard some nigga make you do that. I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm not. We talking about in Detroit trick.
Yeah, I heard you gotta check in and get some time. I'm gonna keep it real. Maybe I just want that.
Yeah, trick. Say trick, man.
Maybe that's the other place I don't need to go. I'm not being funny.
Trick used to make people pay to come to Detroit.
Would you pay to come to New City?
Nah,
I wouldn't do it. That's that Dallas for me. I'm not no fighter, but I got that stubborn Oak Cliff for me.
I mean, my mama.
I'm stubborn as a mule.
I got in trouble. Mama kicked me out the house, gave me one ticket to Indiana, and that's right next door to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? I'm by myself. I'm about 10 or 11 years old on the Greyhound bus by myself. You know what I'm saying? I get up there, them boys run up and man, put it on the boss. Man, I'm like, what the hell is the boss? You know what I'm saying? I had to fight my way up out of there.
For those that don't know, in Dallas, people in Dallas got their little Dallas arrogance about us. Let's keep it 100. We humble, but Dallas people get kind of cocky. I see it. You what? Not that I'm so bad at, but hey man, you got $5,000.
Yeah,
I know
you all up on me.
I know how I am, man. I'm not no gay, but I got that little mean streak in me.
Yeah.
I don't want to get beat up. I need just give me a few minutes. Let me go get back on the plane, and go back to Dallas if I gotta pay. That's just how I am.
Like we built off of respect.
I'm just not gonna pay nobody go to town.
You know, it's like it's a different.
And Google them damn sure ain't gonna do that.
Nah.
No. Cotton, I can't see them niggas do that. Bobo them, I couldn't see it.
Yeah.
I couldn't just see them. Hey man, him find him.
I heard them stories about Cotton. I heard Cottonmouth was going around slapping. But that's but you say you keeping it for the city though. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Cottonmouth was like our protector.
Right.
You need, and not that I wanted Cottonmouth to get hurt or nothing behind it, but you need a guy like him that's brave to step. You gotta be brave to be in hip hop. Even now, you gotta be brave. Not about, but hip hop is a tough sport.
Right.
It's dangerous. The other day I was googling how many rappers got murdered from like 2008. It's scary how many rappers got murdered.
Yeah.
So I wish they stopped the violence. I wish we just go back to the old, just battle it out on the mic. But you got to be brave to be in hip hop. Back in the day, them niggas is scary. Back banging on wax. Remember that album?
Yeah, I remember banging on wax.
Them niggas. I'm running Arkansas. I'm running this nigga. I remember I got into it. I'm not even no gangster. I'm not a gangster. But them niggas see me in this shit. You a gangster to them niggas? They see that peak power. Them niggas think I'm you a gangster now, nigga. They don't do right or wrong. They don't give a shit. All they see is the niggas red.
Damn, they be like, damn.
Nigga, you got on, you Karu, no, Pikahsso. You know what I mean? Check me. Man, one time, I'm honest. Nigga, I had on all Pikahsso outfit, all this P shit.
Right.
Man, goddamn, I said, man.
You know what I'm saying? This is real shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hood nigga. I've been in a dark place. You know what I'm saying? And I had to come up out of there. You know what I'm saying? When my son passed away, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, it kind of changed me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was like, and I started just noticing, you know, in the city, you know, it's just like, that shit, the city was dark. So I was like, okay, shit, let's add light to it.
I'm glad you said it, because we was talking about good energy before you cut the camera on the first time. That's what I like about you, because I was telling you earlier, that's why I moved me to line. I'm not no gangster, I'm not no thug. I don't know if I'm going to put that out there.
Right.
This is how I talk.
Right.
But I found myself, you know, this girl told me, Pikahsso, even though you well spoken and you wear these nice little clothes, you got a dark side to you. That shit bothers me. A girl told me that. You know, them black chicks that keep it real with you got a little darkness in you.
Right.
You got a little mean streak, and you can be kind of mean sometimes. What? No, there you do. No, there you can't. You know, the girl that ain't scared of you.
Right.
I can't remember her name. She said, Pikahsso, you kind of mean sometimes.
Yeah.
You got a little anger inside of you, just pent up. I said, damn, she right. First, I got mad at her because she called me out on my bullshit. I ain't scared of you, nigga. You know, black women in Dallas ain't scared of you, nigga. You nigga, I'm keeping on. Put me out. I told her, get out my, I'm get out my car. You know, she ain't saying what I wanted. I had an ego. When I was young. Get out my car, nigga. Hey, you gonna take me home? She made me take her home. But she said, nigga, I'm just keeping it real with you. You got a lot of pent up anger in you. So you well spoken, you smart, but people don't know. And here, you got darkness in you.
Right.
And I had to find what that was.
Right.
And I found what it was. I don't want the people that I don't want to embarrass them like that. We've already squashed it, but I found what the relatives that had me like that.
Right.
I love them now. You know,
make that means. You make that means. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say this platform is for y'all. This platform is giving y'all this flowers. You know what I'm saying? It's something like this. Dallas need that light.
Yeah, we need to know what you just said. You know how you feel. We need to know that's part of hip hop.
Right.
A lot of our artists, man, that passed away, they anger because their fathers might not have been there for them. Like you say, their mothers.
Right.
They got anger. A lot of our black men, we don't know how to release our pain. It's built up. That's how I was. I'm punching holes in the wall, and I be doing these weird shit. And people, I'm like, man, I'm lying to myself. People don't even know how I really am. And that's why I start just being brutally honest on camera.
Right.
I figured it makes my homeboys uncomfortable. They think I'm putting on my business, but I at least want some little kid to say that guy was being honest.
Right.
And these little kids, they can reach out. You know, we had to tell our little black boys to speak.
Right.
To speak our pain. Sometimes that shit come out of rap and he just, like my homeboy Ricky the rapper told me. Ricky the rapper, he got feel it cooler. He said, man, these niggas talking with their guns. They got to express ourselves. So they don't know no better. They might not have had their father or something. A lot of our black boys ain't had their fathers to express themselves with.
Right.
Like you said, the old cats like me, they might look Pikahsso, man, this older cat, gray salt and pepper beard teaching me something. Or Bobo or Cottonmouth. We all could be, we all Euridites and we all propagators. Propagators people that spread the knowledge. So what you was saying, that's some real shit. Sometimes we got to be serious too. Right. There's nothing wrong with being serious sometimes, man. Right. So you in your darkness, but you got your good vibe. That's what made me come to your show. I seen you with money. I said, you got good energy. I watched you. I watch everybody I fool with. They got good energy.
Right.
Street nigga or not. Money is a street nigga, but Money got a good energy. You cannot meet Money Waters and say Money Waters got a bad vibe. Money Waters was a hood nigga, but that nigga got a good vibe.
Vibe on point.
Money Waters, he resuscitated
Shout out Money.
Money Waters. How could you not like Money Waters? If you ever meet Money Waters, he just like a cool ass cousin, ain't he?
Yeah.
He'd bring you some fried chicken. He'd bring you some beer. That's how he came with the name Money Water. I'm sitting in Money Water. He came in the RedRum Records one day. Me and sitting in the parking lot. I said, man, nigga, you like Muddy Water, my nigga. What's that? The blues, nigga. Call yourself, put that Waters on the end.
Yeah.
And then ran with that shit. Look what he in now. Porch 2. Swallow Hag and Nigga Law. That's the second album.
Nigga Law.
Money
and that's
Waters.
what we talking about. This was the platform. Y'all left stains on our brains.
Yeah.
And we gotta give y'all them flowers.
I appreciate it.
A lot of people don't understand that, you know, if nobody else, if our city ain't gonna do it, who else is? You know what I'm saying? So we gotta rep for our cities. We gotta make sure that platform is there for them. You know what I'm saying? And this is what it's for. You know, and I like another thing too, you know, right now, you know, the light is shining on us. You know what I'm saying? And I want people to know the history. And that the history, that when y'all going to these certain venues and you go in certain spots, you don't know it's certain people like you behind it. We ain't know, like when we had a spot to go through, like the Jump Out Boys and all of us like that, when we need the rap, we ain't know y'all had orgasm. You know, you know what I'm saying? But knowing that y'all still out there in that cut, you know what I'm saying, providing certain stuff for people. It may not be no plaques. I say, that's why I'm saying, it don't matter if you have plaques. It don't matter if you didn't go on the billboards, nothing like that. But for the fact that you took that time out, you put that album out, you rep, you know what I'm saying, and people got a hold of that album, you know what I'm saying, it groomed us. Yeah, it taught us something, you know what I'm saying. So now it's time to reflect, and it's time for y'all to collect.
Man, I truly appreciate it. And you know, that's what like you said, man, I blame a lot of Dallas I love, because I call it the Juneteenth syndrome. You know, Juneteenth people, they still have this city is not, I don't say curse, but it's a dark cloud over the city.
Right.
It's starting to come over though. It's been for years. And Juneteenth is people like, they still, the other people in the country were free, but people in Texas, they were still slaves. I still think a lot of people in Dallas have that Juneteenth mentality that's been passed on.
Right.
I'm not dissing our city, but my mom used to tell me about that. She's a teacher. It's a mentality. Right. We don't realize when we get love, we shy away.
Right.
We don't think we deserve it. That's what it's like a Stockholm syndrome. When you go back to your slave master. Right. It's been passed to. We don't even know where this stuff is pulling from. It's been passed to our grandmama's grandmama, and a grandmama. It's just something. So when we get love, we shun it. That's why I came to your show. I tell you that. Right. I mean that, man. Right. I do not lie. Money tell. I do not lie on camera. When people meet me, that's when people meet me. They see my videos. And Pikahsso, when they meet me, like, this nigga a little more serious than I thought. When everybody, I ain't know Pikahsso. That when they meet me, they think I'm be goofy. I really ain't that goddamn goofy. When you meet me, you know what I'm saying? You think I ain't really that goddamn goofy in real life. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not.
Right.
People think I am.
Right.
People, I'm a little more serious than I thought.
Right.
My mama didn't like that. And that's what I'm saying about Dallas. That shit you showing us.
Right.
Give them a chance. It feels weird to us, my nigga.
Right.
It passed. They don't think we need love.
Right.
It's that mentality of a lot of these southern towns.
Right.
It's that colonizer spirit.
Right.
The colonizer. We don't think we deserve love. That's something that they put into our grandmamas and our grandmama inadvertently, and our aunties and our uncles passed it on down to us. So some of these dudes, they don't even know they're great. They have to be told they're great. And no matter, even I tell her I love you, I love you. Break it out of them. It's like Pavlov's dog. It's a mental conditioning. Pavlov's dog, and they do the, and they did it. They put the drip drop. Pavlov's dog, they fed a dog every time and they rung a bell. It's like you got to condition us every day. Put these videos up every day. You don't give it together 5 views, and you're gonna mentally condition. Pavlov's dog. You read the book. You know, every day they fed him and they rung a bell at the same time. Put up at the same time, and every time 3 o'clock after that, the dog will start salivating. You have to train their minds to break that colonizer spirit.
Right. These
young kids don't know. They wasn't fortunate enough to be like a guy like me. There was all these different eras of D.O.C. That cotton mouth that has a bevy of knowledge. I'm not showboating. Everything I say, I try to explain. Like I say, Eurydice, intellect. Propagate means to spread.
Right.
So give them time, but just keep teaching them. You the Pavlov's dog of this shit, my nigga.
Like I say like this. When New York, no disrespect, New York, they knew they were great just by going to the park and rapping. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. They knew they were great just by being on the Marley Marl show or something like that. It wasn't the platinum plaques, it wasn't nothing. It was them skills, going out there and going in that park and ripping. And the same thing I want, you know, the B shed in Dallas, like we had that same thing. We got people out here who rip. Y'all rip. You know what I'm saying?
Now I'm telling you about Dr. Funk.
Right.
And Nookie.
Right.
Rapping Nookie. They was in the Keys Park. Same thing.
Ripping. You know what I'm saying?
Skip that.
And that holds weight more than a platinum plaque.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. When people don't understand that, because you gotta pay for a plaque.
Speaking of plaques, Thank you to Wild Out Radio, Spaceship Oasis, and Lady J. They gave me an Underground Legend Award the other day. Shouts out to them.
I see your award.
I'm so proud. You see me put that picture? That should make me happy as hell. Y'all, people like y'all show me love, and real life street star you. I mean, we need y'all. A lot of rappers won't say that because they so, and I get it, rap, everybody's so egotistical and everybody tough. Man, we need y'all. Man, I couldn't wait to get over your house. Man, I already knew the area too. I already know you know it. You showed me there, I already know the area. I couldn't wait to get here. I'm looking at the clock. I'm looking at the clock all day. Like, make sure I don't nobody mess me up. Don't give me no bad move. I don't no girl call me this. Now she might say something mean and put me into my weird ass. I'm sensitive. But you know, throw my whole vibe off. What's up, Colin? You know, I start being short. That ain't me. You know, a person can throw your vibe off, and I start being all serious and shit. Be like, I start being an ass. I don't want to be an asshole. So, by the way, weed smell good. By the way, and I ain't even a smoker.
Hey man, I'm lit, man. You
that
know how we do it on this lit podcast.
One of these days I'm gonna take my chance. I'm gonna come on here and smoke a joint on one of you. Man, one I'm just to say I did it on your show.
Alright, you gonna have to, man. You know what I'm saying? You might hurt. No, look,
you be the first person to give me the. I have never in my life smoked a blunt.
Say, man, here it's always look.
How you do it?
You know what I'm saying?
How you do it?
Man, all you do.
I never did it.
Alright, that's cool. Swallow. There you go, and blow out. There you go. You're a natural. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We got the bird. You know what I'm saying? And we live, bitch.
And then you got me to smoke with your head. That shit strong in the business.
Man, say, you know what I'm talking about? Instead of jizzle.
That nigga got me to smoke a blunt. That shit strong in the bitch. Damn, that's why I got me coughing. So you gotta swallow.
You know, you ain't got to swallow like we just. It's smooth, you know what I'm saying?
You know, I ain't doing it no more, but I just want to say I did that. I ain't never in my life did no shit. Man, my homeboy said, you got Pikahsso smoke a blunt.
I got my boy to smoke a blunt.
I ain't never do no shit like, you see I did it wrong.
Yeah, but you got it right. You got it right. You know what I'm saying?
I said, how you do it?
Man, I say.
And I was getting the way I'm saying, you showed me.
He said, you know what I'm saying?
That shit feel like a little fight your homeboy with the camera. He having oh, that's some history. That's some history shit.
History.
Now, that's some new history right there.
When the OG come to smoke a blunt with you,
I ain't never smoked a blunt in my life.
Already.
God, that's crazy.
So man, what's up in the creativity in the videos, man? Who in the hell? Who's coming with the video?
My first crazy video, T from PPT.
Okay.
Not rest in peace. Let me change.
It's a lot of people I know.
I'm thinking about Big Hub. That's the rest who died. But TD is the guy in PPT. He used to do my crazy video like Failure with How, like Flower.
Right.
And I was just like Pee Wee Herman.
Right.
We did that downtown. We had people throwing bags of flour. Man, that was a goddamn spectacle. Man, I went to the store. People were running for me. But he did that. But my new video I got coming called Which of These Kids? Huey Rawls. Huey. We drive around in the car with a goddamn puppet. You seen the little clip on my Facebook page?
Yeah.
I'm not my Instagram page. I mean, we ride around Dallas with a puppet. Now that's me. People think I smoke weed because I'm so out there.
Right.
That's just my mama and me.
Right.
We ride around Dallas with a puppet. I don't want to give all up, but in the snippet, I'm just saying it's on my Instagram.
Right.
It's gonna be out the next couple of days, next 3 to 4 days. But Huey Raw. But all of my ideas, they come from my mind. I just gotta find somebody to help bring it to fruition. Man, we doing a failure.
Yeah.
We're gonna have flour. I'm gonna do paint. Not Pikahsso, man. Don't put no paint. I want people to throw paint on me till my whole body just black or just white. Pikahsso, that's stupid. Then we talking, that's dumb, my nigga. Paint, yeah. Nobody ever did it. So how about flour? It'll look better in the air. You know, he right. He didn't want to do the paint.
Right,
He's
like,
I don't want to call
it.
He said, shit, messy. He didn't want to get on this camera. He didn't want to get on this camera. He just wants, now think about it. Now that I think about it, I wouldn't want that on my shit.
Right.
He got paint on my camera, Pikahsso crazy ass. But we do flour. And you can look at the video. Mike Moosey almost got that video on MTV, by the way. Him and Dr. Teeth now. Flower. He's throwing a flower on me. The Verb video, they got PPT started. We had red, blues, yellows, and greens. We got that from watching the Full Monty with the guy named Monty Python and Bill Cosby show. The fingers and shit. We trying to duplicate that. And the whole point of Verb with all the colors changes. You know, when colors changes, we wanted people to have an epileptic seizure. No offense to nobody got epilepsy, but we was trying to see if people watch color, quick color changes. We wanted our listeners to be like, God damn, they maybe have an epilepsy. We was on some real Andy Kaufman type shit, trying to fuck with the people's minds.
Trying to fuck with them.
Man, me and T did the video. We got like animated roaches going up and people hitting the screen. That's the kind of shit just fucking with people. Like people think I smoke. Right. Hey, we're gonna do a video about the video. Just put like an animated roach, make it crawl across screen. This girl Pikahsso, you ain't even make me bring my goddamn TV. I thought that was a damn bug, but I put the TV up, look, the little bug, and I animated. She threw it at the thing, like, damn, that shit, it didn't die. It's a mechanical robot.
Yeah.
We just doing shit to fuck with people's mind. That's what I come from. I'm the weird one from Dallas. That weird uncle that's not scared to experiment.
Yeah, I know you ain't, because I'm like, man, where the hell is you getting these wardrobes?
Oh, the wardrobe? Oh, which one? Name one, I'll tell you.
Man, okay. I don't even know where to fucking start. Because you got the bow tie suit. You got the, okay, then you got the Where's Waldo?
Oh, you seen that one? Oh my God, I got that off Amazon and a combination of Party City. Okay. But the Where's Waldo, when I wore that shit, taking that picture, Waldo, we found Waldo. I was walking downtown when I took that shit.
Yeah.
So many people, we found Waldo. Hey, what the fuck? I just wanted to take a picture, but I didn't think that many people was gonna stop me. I'm walking downtown, found Waldo. We found Waldo. Everybody, we down there by the Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge, that big old arch.
It found your ass.
Everybody found Waldo. God damn, when I wore that in Pee-wee Herman, that was the most, that shit was nuts when I wore that.
That's that thing I ain't know, niggas, I ain't know Waldo was black.
The black Waldo. Everybody stopped, Waldo. God damn. So, you know, that, name another, so I can tell you where I got it. I ain't, you know.
Man, you got so many outfits.
I wore my Boy Scout shit when I was just like a Cub Scout.
Yeah, I seen a Cub Scout.
That was hard to pull off because Cub Scouts is technically for kids. But unfortunately, you ain't seen me in real. I'm a little bitty guy.
Yeah.
People meet, look, I'm not no big nigga, so I can wear the clothes of a bigger kid. I wear like a 30, 29 in the waist. So I'm wearing the kid's clothes. Ain't that crazy? I'm a grown man.
Didn't you do the superhero, wait a minute.
I did Charlie Brown.
I know you did Charlie Brown.
I dressed like him. Speed Racer with I had the little.
Oh yeah, that was Speed Racer.
I had Speed Racer with the ascot on, the little force jacket on, like Speed with the little ascot. Who else have I dressed like? God damn.
Yeah, what kind of, how many characters do you got?
A lot of them, man.
What's your favorite character?
I like when I dress like Mushmouth from Fat Apple in the Hood.
Fat Apple.
You know, a lot of people know Fat Apple in the Hood, that cartoon. That's me and Tahiti doing it.
Yeah.
Everybody talking about that's New York. That came from Dallas.
Right.
That's me and Tahiti doing all the Mushmouth. But when I dress like Mushmouth, I'm driving down the street and people point at me. Mushmouth, Fat Apple. Go look up Fat Apple. I dress like him.
Right.
Just to see what happened. We took a picture and I'm gonna keep it on. White people down the street blowing their horn because they can see that I'm dressed like them. Somebody said, I went to the store. You look like a cartoon. There was somebody said, Mushmouth. God damn, me and my wife trying to figure. That's why me and my wife looking at you like, so when I dressed like Mushmouth, when I dressed like P.D. Herman, I went to Northport Mall. I got flooded by a lot of people in Where's Waldo. Them probably the most cool. And the Cub Scout suit, because that was just so. How can a grown man find a Cub Scout suit? That's just. You know what? I even got people. Hey, Pick, where you find it at? I ordered it from a white guy in Ohio or Cleveland.
It had to be a white
Iowa. It's a white guy. I said, man. He said, once you buy it, I can't give you your money back. I said, man, take a picture. You'll send me see if it look like we about the same size. He sent me a picture. I'm like, you look like you about my size. I took a chance.
Right.
In the Garrison hat, the little envelope hat, like Goma Powell. I bought the first one. It wasn't big enough. My head was bigger than I thought.
Hat.
Yeah, the big envelope hat. Then I got the beret. Then I got the other one. I had the scarf. I got the Dallas patch that come from a Boy Scout. I had to piece them suits together about Boy Scouts all over the United States. I had to find them and go online. So I had to put that shit together. And I found the official jacket. I pieced that shit together.
So this ain't you don't have nobody dressing you nothing. This is all you.
It's me, man. Like even this. Like this blue and red with the hoodie. This hoodie don't come. I put it together. I love fashion. With the Nike watch with the blue and red blue and red Nike Jordan. I'm just real big on that.
Right.
I like to put it together. I'm wrapping it down because I know we're gonna be on here. So I put the Nike watch. I just like colors and I like you got to look like Parliament, remember them? And Bootsy and
they came apart,
I was like, that's my version. I don't really like wearing they dressed androgynous like women, that ain't me, but I like people say, who the fuck is that?
I mean when I seen the video when them boys came out in the pamper.
The pamper?
Well, I say, yeah, they funkadelic boys.
I seen him do that live. He died. He dead. Diaper Man, Gary Schreiber. His name Gary Schreiber. He died. Right. I seen him perform at House of Blues.
Oh, okay.
Live with that diaper. That nigga had that diaper on that night. It was like this girl out there ain't gonna say her name. She took me to go see him because she knew I liked him. I ain't gonna say her name, but thank you for the ticket. I ain't making it on your property. It ain't that sweet.
So, what you? Okay, how many albums you think you got?
Right now, solo Pikahsso for Dummies. I got about 2 Pikahsso for Dummies. Dysfunctional, 2 PPTs. About 5 or 6.
About 5 or 6. And who doing all the artwork? What you say?
Sometimes I do the artwork.
What? that? That's you be
Sometimes
doing?
I do the artwork, but the drawing, some of them drawing fans, all them little drawings and shit. I mean, people hate because I just drew you. Sometimes I get a couple people paying, but most time people just draw, let them paint. When I go live in the background, they do it up. Most of my artwork, people just do it. I know that shit sound crazy, but I think when you in art and you cool and people like you, especially white boys, right. I just made Pikahsso, man. Do some art for you, man.
Right.
I mean, film your video, man. Or the black people too. Not just white. Sometimes most of them free, or sometimes Tahiti done it. Graphics, Marcellus have done it. But a lot of that artwork, them graphics, I did it. This shit got me smoking. Now I see why you be coughing shit. I'm trying to hold it in.
So what you working on now? What you got planned for the future?
I was working on an album called The South Dallas Griot with Big Hub, but he passed away. Rest in peace to Big Hub. That's my nigga. Rest in peace to Big Hub. I love him today. He passed away on February 7th, and we was doing that with these kids. Man. I was gonna pay homage to him. He knew he was gonna be in the video.
Right.
I don't know. After Hub died, I really don't know where I'm going from this, to be honest. I was working on the album with him. I'm gonna try to get through with that. He died February 7th.
Right.
It was a pretty nice album. We got enough to get out there. We got the video done.
Right.
But he got the album, the rest of his album and stuff it's on his computer.
Right.
So I knew some of the beats. So sometimes with Hub, I would help him make some of the stuff and change it up. Pitch modulation. You listen to my song, I do a lot of pitch modulation, change it up. I call that brain funk. And I'm gonna try to help him. The songs he got, mix them. They can't be splintered out and separated. But his stuff was mixed so pristine. Some of that stuff you can just run straight. Like which of these kids got to run the way it run? He passed away. But South Dallas Griot is the album I'm working on now. The Hub and our soul food. It's gonna be some real Dallas hip hop. Lyricists, bars, like I was saying earlier in that rap.
Right.
Man, that nigga from Dallas.
Right.
Holding I proved my record. That's one thing I was on Dallas on the road. Ask him. I was on the road giving them boys hell.
Yeah, I see y'all had did a cipher, didn't y'all?
Sure did with D.O.C.
Yeah, you did the cipher. Yeah.
Sure did. With there was Caution, Swab Burgundy. And Hello Unthrown. Yeah. With Brian Mullen. Yeah. You be on your shit. That was the matter of fact, D.O.C. officially stamped it.
He stamped it. Yeah.
Him and Snake did that. They surprised me.
Yeah.
When I watched the video, yo, Pikahsso, Doc World?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Snake them kept that, Snake from
so that was so you didn't know.
I didn't even know.
Oh shit! I thought you knew.
I didn't know
you came in there like you were ready.
No, I put on my feeler to pay homage to them.
Oh, okay, all right.
I put on my feeler, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, that's why I put that on, because I knew we was paying. That's my way of paying homage to God.
Really?
And if you listen to the rhymes, I had on all feeler, the feeler I had. Matter of fact, I almost damn near died that day. I passed out that day. That day I dropped.
Were you hot or something?
I got real hot from jumping around that hot ass sun, and I collapsed down there.
Well, I'm not laughing at
the it's the truth.
Weather.
That's one piece of history about shooting that video. It was so hot that day. We was at what's that theater down there on North Dallas?
Which one? Cause there's so many theaters.
It's off 75.
You got
goddamn.
The bar and grill. The bar and grill.
It's like goddamn.
You got your water over there. You got
the bar. Man, I see why y'all that shit is still in my throat. I'm trying to play it off.
You got the bar and grill. Then you got the It used to, the bar and grill. Shoot, that's why I know off of 75.
There's a train go right next to it. Man. Anyway, man, it's a train you can go down the big stairs to go see it. They play a lot of local movies there and shit too.
Damn, I don't know. You gotta tell me.
Man, we from Dallas, they showed us that. But anyway, I was there, and we was shooting that scene right there. And I was like, I didn't want to. I'm real proud. Like I didn't want to take this shit. Got me coughing, so I'm trying to hold it in.
All right.
Like, when we shooting the video, I just stopped shooting it, and I walked upstairs and block. Out there, and I was like, and Brian Mullins, the one that did the video, he'd take me. I had to go over his house and spend the night because I was too sick. But I was trying to make it home. I don't like being sick in front of people.
Right.
But I was so heat exhausted. I overheated. I'm trying to jump around that. Oh shit. So I just left. That's the kind of dude I do whatever I want to do when it comes to that. I just left. I didn't say bye. I just left. I was trying to go home. See, can I make it to the house real quick? But I couldn't make it. So if you feeling bad sometimes, just tell your homeboy.
Yeah, just tell your homeboy, man, I gotta go.
Man, Brian Mullen said, Pikahsso, we can't have this.
Don't try to thug it out.
Brian Mullen said, damn, Pikahsso, you a legend. Imagine what would have happened if something would have happened to you, Pikahsso. Like you with us, and then you sitting here, y'all let Pikahsso just walk away like that. He didn't tell us. I didn't want them to know. I didn't want to put that burden on them. I feel like it's a burden. If something would have happened, I want it to happen alone.
Man, it's gonna be hard titling this interview right here.
that's real shit. People don't know that's the truth. Brian Mullins and Hello Unthrown and Caution and Swab Burgundy, they had to put me in that nigga truck and take me to B. Mullen's house. We shot that video. People don't know that. That's called loving hip hop.
Yeah.
And I still when we put out, I'm sweating like a motherfucker. That video, put that shit out. I got sick, man. I don't know what I ate.
Yeah.
I was just sick as a dog. You can feel it coming on.
Right.
I felt it coming on, but I was trying to be tough. Like,
yeah, trying to thug it out. You know, I tell your homeboy it's time to go.
I'm like this, my nigga. It was a time I could have left.
Right.
I gotta get this one last shot. It was too late. I went downstairs and I'm glad. If they'd have went the other way, I'd have still been there. And it's crazy. People walking past my ass. A so-called legend of Dallas laying on the ground. People walking right past me. Looking. They thought I was a hobo or a bomb. Or I don't like calling people bombs.
Right.
That's disrespectful, but
right.
a homeless bombs. That's my mom didn't raise me like that. But I'm laying on the ground up there. I can't think of the name of the movie theater, but that's where I was.
Man, that's crazy. So, God.
Shouts out to D.O.C. Thank you for being on the intro.
D.O.C.
Shouts out to the men of a certain age. That's what we call that. Mocha.
Man, we appreciate that, man. That was a good one right there. So
a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah. So how'd you get into We Are Dallas?
Well, we from Dallas?
Yeah, we from Dallas. Yeah.
I was talking to Joel Salazar and Teddy Cool on the phone, and it kind of happened like you. And they were asking about what you think about the Nemesis, the D.O.C. And I started talking to this motherfucker know more than I realized. And they came back, man. We need to do this and do more. And I hate that. You somebody, hey man, and this one you can talk to him. This is King Arthur. This nigga knows some deep history.
Right.
This is Strict 9, one that got first DJ, even for like with Ushy, older cat.
Right.
And Pikahsso know a lot more than I realized. So after that, they started asking me more and more questions. So me and Cottonmouth, when you watch that movie and Money Walk, we was kind of like the circumnavigating that shit. Because we knew probably the most out of a lot of people. Not to say nobody else don't. And Eddie D. The legend.
Yeah.
The longest running radio show in Dallas.
Yeah.
I remember Eddie D when I was living with my mama. I didn't even been DJing for Esther. Walking historian, but that's how I did it. I was talking to Joel Salazar on the phone. He said, "Dad, you know a lot. Not just the surface. It's easy to know a Pikahsso or Kotton because I'm talking about the people that like a rapping Nookie,
right,
or Adidas Brothers,
right,
or Dr. Funk,
right.
Them names like, why you know that? Or King Arthur, D.O.C. You know what I'm saying? Jamming Greg Jordan, names like that. Them names, a lot of them guys either they stop. You know who? K. Cole, Yellow Hammer. Them names, they didn't get a chance to come out before, so I feel like it was my duty, my due diligence, as you said earlier, to say their names.
Right.
And I hate it when I say their names on papers and they took their names out like their name wasn't important. They were important. Just because you don't know about it don't mean it didn't happen.
Right.
And don't mean it's not important, so that's why. Just because you don't know their names don't mean it wasn't important. There was a lot of guys that did a lot. A lot of guys had record deals before some of the cats around, like Nemesis and D.O.C. Snake them they was on Profile Records. Big Al Snake, Casanova. Big Al Snake and Azim.
Right.
Profile Records with Special Ed and Run DMC.
Right.
Got to pay homage to Azim and Big Al and Snake. I love them dudes, man.
Yeah,
Big rest in peace to Big Al. Ron C. Trendsetter.
Yeah, trendsetter.
Ron C. Ron C. I like how you talk, man. Ron C. Man, Ron C. Boy, Ron C. Boy, he had that truck.
Man.
The bass in it.
Man.
Do that dance. Do that dance. Boy, Ron C is a legend, man. The original Ron C. Signed to Profile Records.
Man.
Gangsta C, that was his brother.
Gangsta C was his brother?
He killed somebody, I heard. Devo X.
Man.
Mac Vo. Man, there's a whole lot of people that's doing a lot of good things around, like I said. We said DTR.
Man, let's see, man, before we get out of here, man.
Oak Cliff Assassin, too.
Oak Cliff Assassin, man.
Yeah.
It's so many. You ain't lying, it's so many. It's so many. Like
SEJ, that's my nigga. I know SEJ. SEJ is good. Who got a casino? I don't know if I heard him.
Let me see. Let's see who you
Let's
see who we can go through real quick, see who you know. You know who that is?
I don't know, but I seen him.
Okay.
JJ, Immortal Soldier, know them.
Okay.
Who's that?
That's Mo Wink.
Everybody know Tom Tom.
Yeah.
Mo Wink, go back. That's Mo Wink.
That's Mo Wink and Froze Only.
Froze Only.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That name, why heard Froze Only name a long time.
I just did an interview with him.
Froze Only.
It's on my page.
He was not Big Wheel, maybe.
Yeah, Big Wheel.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Froze Only, I remember him. Froze Only. You took it back.
Yeah, here we go. You know what this is?
I'm fading. I know.
Let's see.
Chase Pat, I heard of him. Fatty Daddy. Oh, I just said the name. Me, my boy in Whole Cup, Yellow Ham, all that. K. Colin, man, you got that, man. Hold on, man. Look at, show these people that. Just,
man, say, can you see that?
I just said K. Cole. Nigga. A Yellow Hammer, all that shit.
Ooh.
Who is that?
Low D's.
Low D's, okay.
SDJ.
SDJ. Who the? Tom Perk.
That's
Big Tuck
and Diamond D.
Big Tuck and Diamond D.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? MC Freeze.
He got somebody in the coffin.
Yeah, he got somebody in the coffin on her. You know what I'm saying? It's, GC4. You know
I'm on that album.
Yeah, you
know what? You know who on that album? People don't know. I think Pookie and Lucci on that Albatross.
What?
That song called Albatross. I think they're on that album right there.
Albatross was on this album?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I think it's on one of them GuGu Repent.
For real?
I know Pookie and Lucci was on one of them. I do know
man,
that.
shout out Pookie and Lucci, man. If y'all was on there Repent, man, that's like we're going to talk
maybe
about that.
Pookie, but I know it's Albatross. I don't know if it's GuGu had about 3 or 4 Repent. Oh shit, Dr. Rock, Feel a Fresh Crew. Look how he spelled it.
Yep.
Man, thank Dr. Rock. Thank you, Dr. Rock. Dr. Rock used to call me and wish me happy birthday. It was such an honor, man. And Dr. Rock showed me a lot of love on Eddie D's show. Bobo. We did the Dirty South Block Party. Bobo Luciano. Top Cat. Never heard of Top Cat.
Top Cat. Yeah, Top Cat. We got Spitfire Committee. You see, we got some. Ooh.
He down with Nemesis. Bumblebee? My nigga. My nigga, Bumblebee.
Shout out Bumblebee, you know what I'm saying? I get to get you on the show.
Show Bumblebee.
You know what I'm saying? Bumblebee, say.
Well, that's back with something else, something fresh and shit. The old Nemesis.
Man, say, hey, Bumblebee, we got to get you on the platform. I got to get somebody to make that happen, man. You know what I'm saying? Inner Circle. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple of stuff up in here.
Who's that right there?
This is right here, Shot Callers. You know what I'm saying?
Shot Callers, okay.
We got this is QP.
QP, oh, yeah. QP is a dope lyricist.
Yeah, Rich Mind.
Yeah. Oh, what's his name? What's his name? The producer. Sick With It. I know Sick With
It. Yeah.
Who's got the casino? I heard of him.
That boy Bunky. You know what I'm saying? Bunky done put out a lot of stuff over the years. You know what I'm saying? He done put out UGP. You know what I'm saying? They put a lot of stuff over the years. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me get up out of here. Where my stuff at? Hold on. Here we go. This is where we go. This is we're gonna start right here.
The realest. He did the Dirty South. He was on Death Row.
Yeah.
He did the Dirty South Block Party.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he got the show him that. Things I was driving down the street dressed like that. My nigga, you know how many people stop me? You're like Mushmouth. I was dressed like that. Not my belt pulled up like that, my shirt, but I had the orange chucks, the red pant, that hat, everybody, the blue thing, everybody. That nigga, I forgot I had that album. Show him that, my teeth missing. The American Widow mixtape. God, how you got that, my nigga?
Get out my collection.
Oh, shit.
Get out my collection.
That nigga got the Pikahsso American Widow. I forgot I had that album. Lurch. The deep lurch. You know, dirt stuff like that.
Too Cold
Cynic.
Yeah,
that Latin hip hop.
Yeah, that Latin hip hop, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, it's a lot of stuff. You know, it's a lot of stress.
Look how excited I'm getting.
Man, it's a lot.
Temple of Boom.
Yeah, Temple of Boom.
Show that boy. You gotta show that. You gotta show him that big ass snake cap over. Ron C. Look at Ron C. over there.
Man, over there.
Look at Ron C. over that boy.
Man, we got. Man,
I love this shit. Gangsta C. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know. Gangsta C. That's why I say you say.
Lie down here, baby. Oh shit. Rest in peace, the Oak Cliff. Oh God, you got them niggas. Show that. Swift. Southerner with intellect for funk. God damn, my nigga.
Ooh.
You showing out, my nigga.
You showing out, man. Let me show out.
Oh, I see. That nigga went solo.
Alright, hold on.
This nigga showing out.
We gonna talk after we get off here before we get off the podcast.
Oh, shit.
It's you know, you got any advice you want to give anybody, you know what I'm saying?
Love hip hop like this nigga. That's the advice. Love hip hop. Love your city no matter what city you in. Love it like you are. You gotta get on the road too. Don't get on the road, but love your history. This nigga, look how excited that I was getting. I love these niggas. Even though I might nigga, you and Money Water, that would have me goddamn in the studio. Nigga. Shit.
Man, so okay.
Look how excited I got, man. You pulling that shit now.
You gonna get into any movies or anything?
I already got a movie out. Me and GuGu have to. Oh, I'm
I know GuGu be doing the movies. Yeah, man.
That's what the first movie.
Where the hell you get GuGu movies from?
I don't know. GuGu might got on GuGu
Google.com.
But I know Thug was up. They had a few copies on eBay. So I was sending it.
Okay.
I bought it from the girl, but I didn't put it in my name because I didn't want to read the credit. This nigga buying his own movie. I wanted a copy. That Thug, that was on the first movie. That was like the Dallas Who's Who.
Right.
Back in the day, that Bill and us, Suave Dre, who was on that 12 View down with them. That's what Jerome Sheffield used to do the video with GuGu. Suave Dre was in that movie. DeVille, Jalo, Bobo in that mug. Zero. attitude.
I gotta see this movie, man.
GuGu, he got 2 thugs. I'm in Thugs 1. I didn't get in Thugs 2, but GuGu got Thugs 1. It's on. Look at it. It's on. Somebody had a couple copies on eBay.
Okay.
But I wish GuGu just put it on YouTube. I think
or Netflix or something.
Or put it on something.
GuGu, we gonna have to talk. We gotta get
on the line, man.
You coming to sit on this seat, man.
Get GuGu.
Yeah.
GuGu was the first nigga to take me on the road. Thank you. I mean, not beside Pimpster, out the Pimpster, like all over the country.
Right.
Man, going on the road, GuGu.
Solidified.
That was some of the craziest shit in my life. Hey, I think this nigga crazy, but in a good way. I've said that about GuGu. We on the road, I'm like, this nigga crazy, my nigga.
Man, who been in your corner inspiring you the most, man? Who your most your inspiration, man? Who really been in your corner and just rooting for you?
Besides my mama, James from Dysfunctional Irrigasm and Money Waters.
Already.
James from Dysfunctional. That's a good question, my nigga. James from Dysfunctional, my Aunt Judy. Oh my God, I love her so much.
Already.
My Aunt Judy, I love her so much. She's so kind to me. She had no idea how. When I'm around, I feel like a little boy, even though I'm a grown man.
Right.
She made me feel like a little boy.
That warm feeling,
I love her, man. She made me feel better than sometimes my own daddy. That's my daddy's sister. And my Aunt Judy, James, Money Waters keep me motivated, and Jalo. Good nigga, man. But mostly James and Money Waters, cause they so you can't be down around them. They don't allow negativity. You seen Money?
Yeah.
Money don't allow negativity.
Nah, he don't.
He don't allow it. If you say something like, hey, how did you come in, my nigga?
Yeah.
He'll check you, and you need that sometimes.
Yeah.
And sometimes vice versa. I'm the same time. People think checking is embarrassing. But hey, man, you really need to check. Hey, it's over with, man.
Right.
It's camera off.
Right.
You better keep it up. That's why I told you earlier, keep your head up. So yeah, Money Waters, James. I know I'm leaving my mama, rest in peace, but she ain't here to do that. So they really came there through my mama passed.
Right. James,
Dysfunctional, Irrigasm, Money Waters, Jalo. Who else I say? Somebody else I said before, I don't remember. But I do know them too. If I forgot your name, you wanted to check, but I had to say them names because I'm on the phone with them, especially James.
For real.
Dysfunctional, man. I'm still cool with him.
Right.
Skip Murphy Morning Show, we did all that stuff together. I still talk to him all the time. We did Starving Magazine. We interviewed Biggie and Craig Mack and Outkast, the Starving Artists. We had the first magazine we was out there, and I didn't talk about that shit, Starving Artists. We interviewed Biggie and Craig Mack, and we didn't know who they were going to be, and Guru and Bone Thugs and Harmony, and just so many people. I didn't know. We put Outkast on the front cover. Starving Art, I don't know if that's some other shit.
Right.
That's a whole nother ball. We be talking forever, man. I forgot about that part of my life. So much shit, man. I've even thought about it, but that's a good question to inspire me, man. I got to sit with James Money Water. Money Water, the reason why I'm doing a video now with Huey Ross.
Shout out Money, you know what I'm saying?
Money Water, thank you, my nigga. That nigga, he's the reason why a lot of this new resurgence. I've had my time, but Money Waters is single-handedly the reason why this new resurgence of old school is happening. People might want to admit it.
Right.
But when he did that salad, since that day, I seen Pookie and Lucci. I heard Lucci say, man, I ain't seen Pookie since da-da-da. He said it on something I was looking at. Or listen to maybe Money Waters podcast, Money Waters. Me and Jalo getting interviewed. I got another interview coming Saturday and the next one Friday.
Right.
I didn't even care no more.
Right.
But thanks to Money doing that salad,
right.
That was like a nuclear fission. It was a nuclear fission that exploded in all this little nuclei. It's a second resurgence.
It's already. It's
D.O.C.
Yeah, it ain't no time. It ain't no age limit.
Ain't no age.
Ain't no age limit. It's all about
he brings back like in YouTube.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna bring it back. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna bridge the gap. You know what I'm saying?
We can talk about that too.
Because we can all teach one. Each one can teach one. We can all. You know what I'm saying?
I love to meet Trap Boy Freddy. I'm gonna tell you like this. I ain't gonna go too long, but I gotta say this to the young cat.
Right.
I know Trap Boy Freddy. I don't know him, but I watch y'all video. Right. I watched Yellow Beezy video. Right. I watched Mo 3. Rest in peace to Mo 3. That was so goddamn sad. Mo 3 died. That nigga was so goddamn talented.
Yeah.
Why he had to go out like that? Why he had to kill him? I'm not scared of why he had to kill him, boy. Man, they had to do it. They could have just did it with the hand. That nigga was too. A nigga like that wasn't supposed to die.
Yeah.
I don't know Mo 3. I seen Mo 3 to Stop the Violence thing that they had at the W Hotel. I said I'm gonna talk to him. He left. Right. He was at that Stop the Violence thing they had me come to, but I know I'm not gonna lie. Say I'm gonna watch them cat video.
Right.
Trap Boy Freddy had a song called Quita or something. I was watching that stuff. All these little young cats and looking at someone like I bet y'all know they daddy. I'm looking at some of their family. I bet you know. Just I've been around so long,
right.
So I love these little young cats. I'm watching all of them. Even the young hip hop cats, they growing up. These dudes are new. I'm looking at Trap Boy Freddy. They over same like that. We used to walk school to Bow store on that way.
Yeah.
Where they sell their shirts.
Yeah.
They're cool. I'm watching it like them. They don't know, man. Like damn, them streets they filming their videos on. Like damn, my dad used to run them streets.
Right.
In Oak Cliff. When Yellow Beezy filmed that first video, I was watching with Half Pint. Like man, we used to walk up down Custon, Sunnyvale, and all that shit. When I went to Oliver Wendell home.
Yeah.
Shit. Oliver, by the way, the press Oliver went on. You should have been whooping me like that. Shit hurt.
With
back when I was a kid. That
thick ass
pallet, that shit hurt. That nigga talking about.
What the motherfuckers that turn around?
Yeah, turn around. That shit hurt like motherfucker. Oliver went down. I ain't never got that many pallets till I went to Oliver went down. You went to home?
Nah, I went to Thomas Jefferson.
Oh, you heard about them Dallas? That's a pallet city. Shit. Man, that shit feel like slavery. That nigga told me, I told that nigga it didn't hurt. I was trying to be tough. I'm stubborn.
Yeah.
Shit don't hurt. That shit hurt. Oh my God, that shit hurt. Man, my mama, that's what you get. Your mama, you know, they believe in that shit. We come to that area, your mama come up here from school. They had to. But no, man. New generation, go yayo, get money, little run out of forward. That nigga got skills. That is one of my favorite rappers. Get money, little run out of Fort Worth. He down with Go Yayo. I don't know them cats. Who got it casino? I'd be lying if I say I didn't watch it. What's the one? He got killed in Fort, the little dark skin one. J-Dub or something? J-Dub, he got killed in Fort Worth like a few years back. I seen him on Real Life Street Stars.
Okay, yeah.
I seen him, I started watching their video. Matter of fact, Wild Hair is the reason why I found
out. DJ Wire, yeah.
He the reason why I found out about C. Struggs. I talked to C. Struggs on
R.I.P. C. Struggs.
I talked to C. Struggs on Instagram. I said, you dope. Thank you, my nigga. Oh shit, that's been cool him up.
Yeah.
I like, I'm a fan of your music.
Yeah.
He said, thank you, real nice cat.
Yeah.
I wish I could have met him in real life. I talked to him on Instagram.
Yeah,
nigga reached that nigga. I just hit him up, told him I like your shit, and I shared this video.
Yeah,
man. He was taking me to church or something.
Yeah.
He was in the church. That shit was dope.
Yeah, that shit was dope, man.
I said, I bet you I know I bet you showed me that church. I bet you I done passed by. Me and my cousin them.
Hey, that's my boy.
Troy, David, all of them.
C. Struggs. All I do is word. Yeah. Word. You know what I'm saying?
How long C. Struggs been there?
Man, it's been, how long has now been? Almost what, 2 years? Almost 3 years? It's been, it's been some time now, man.
Yeah, rest in peace to C. Struggs.
You know, rest in peace, man. But before we get out of here, man, I always ask this question.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna let the flow be yours. You can say whatever you want, get shout outs and promote whatever you want to promote. If you was in my shoes, what question would you ask yourself that I didn't ask?
Man, that's a good ass question, my nigga. How does it feel being you? Really, without Pikahsso, I know you laughing, I know you do all that shit, but how does it feel to really be you? To be a guy that's walking out just like Pee Wee Herman. That's something people don't really know.
Let's talk about it.
That shit feels weird as fuck, because I know it's a strange thing. I know people look, I know they judging me.
Right.
I know they don't like it.
Right.
It takes bravery to be a guy like a Pikahsso or Andre 3000 or Kendrick Lamar.
Right.
Because people, the way they shun your own people. They look at me like I got shit on me sometimes.
Right.
Some nigga don't even want me in their video. I know it.
Right.
I know that look. You got like, you know, I don't want that nigga, my weird ass nigga. That look.
Right.
Maybe sometimes I might be my self-conscious, but I think we all need look, I think all of us as black men need a little psychiatric help. I know I got my issues, but that Pikahsso shit, I do that because I want to stand out. I'm kind of shy a little bit. I'm talking to you because I'm comfortable. I realize bachelor. I like to do those characters, but I look how sometimes people look at me. You know, we humans, we got feelings.
Right.
Nigga look at me like that. Dressed like people in the that nigga. So I start wearing that shit with pride. Nigga dressed like Wall, they fucking with me. I know what they doing. So
that nigga said they fucking. Nah, I got you.
Yeah. And they come dressed. You know, I feel niggas look like people. Ain't fucking with me.
Yeah.
Them niggas know too. They know what I'm doing. I know what they doing.
Right.
So they don't know what it feel like to be in a city like Dallas. To come out dressed like a Pee Wee Herman, Charlie Brown. You know how the people be looking at me, my nigga. Some people like it. They've gotten better since they've gotten older. When I first did that shit, when I had that flower me and that failure video, nigga won't walk me, moving away from me.
Yeah, that's
some of my own homeboy. My dad, he don't like it. I can look he embarrassed to me.
Right.
He don't admit it, but he is. You know, you look at your parents, like, nigga, own parents don't like you. So when you ready to go down the road like me, not my mama. When you ready to go on the road and be a avant-garde like that, like a George, imagine what his mama done thought.
Right.
Imagine what Mike Tyson mom, he got this shit on his face.
Right. When
you go that far left field and flower and Pee Wee Herman, sometimes it embarrasses your family, your kids. But you got to be so true to yourself. So fuck it. You're just not me. You're not me. My daughter's not me. You can never be me.
Right.
You can never be me. You can never be a guy like me, because guys like me get picked on. When you live in, I'm from Oak Cliff, my nigga. I went to Lincoln High, where I graduated from.
Right.
I went to Mayfield Smith, and I went to Lancaster High, Elsie Robinson.
Right.
When you a guy like that, niggas pick on niggas like you. I had a homeboy named Bernard Wood. That's the nigga that I know that got my back. Bernard Wood from Lancaster. When I moved up, I met that nigga. What's your name, nigga? Shahi. That's my Arabic name. I'm telling you some real shit. A lot of people don't know that. What's up, nigga? Okay, that came my friend. And we used to go to Big T Bazaar. That nigga the first nigga we got into a shootout with. I ain't putting this business out there. I'm just keeping it 100 and 90. And nigga put some that weirdo shit I was on, being around niggas like that and being from that hood. sometimes they should have put some hair in your back. I'm not even that kind of nigga. My mama, my stepdad like, what the hell?
Right.
I don't even want them to know I conducted myself like that. But sometimes being in hip hop, you be put into that kind of shit.
Yeah.
RedRum, the name RedRum, niggas. That's the question I'm asking you. To be a weird nigga like me on a label like with the name RedRum, which is murder backwards. Niggas, you know that niggas try to test us with GuGu, Zero, Pierre, Jane, and Kabaal, and Money Waters, and J-Rock, and Attitude. And none of them niggas had no bitch in their blood. Just being honest with you. Right. And truth be told, even though I'm not no gangster fighter, if you make me mad enough, I really ain't got none in me.
Right.
So that shit had to, it made a man out of you. It made a man. But I like to be different. Right. Sometimes you be in such a way I know when to be smart. I ain't no gangster, but like, damn, them niggas whoop my ass. I gotta stand up for myself.
Right, right.
It's happened.
Right.
They see me dressed like P.B. Herman, niggas think you a target.
Right.
So that's the question I would have asked me. Pikahsso, what does it feel like, really? With all that bullshit, when the camera off, when you walk into your car late at night and people recognize you. Because if you dress like that, people recognize you. It's easy to recognize me. Got the pea hats on. I dressed like a little. Remember I told you head the camera off? I had all them peas hat. Them niggas thought I was Pyru. I seen Ron C walking that night. We was going, I'm walking down Deep Element. I didn't know Deep Element turned the way it turned.
Right.
I'm walking to the club, to 3 lanes. Goddamn, that was the scariest walk ever. Cause I'm an older nigga. I'm like, goddamn. Nigga, I'm by myself. I ain't with RedRum. I'm by myself. Nigga looking at me like that down Deep L. I'm walking down the middle of the street and everybody, Pikahsso, like shit. And you don't know whether or not nigga mean you well. I'm at the gas at 3 in the morning in Irving. You Pikahsso, my nigga's a car. I'm telling you some shit I didn't tell. It's a car full of 4 niggas drove up on me. You Pikahsso, my nigga? That's that time you gotta ask yourself, should I say yeah? Are they fans? I say no, because they finna fuck me up. I didn't know, so I said no. I'm gonna keep right there. I'm scared.
Yeah, tell a nigga nah, nigga.
I did tell him nah. I'm gonna be a lot of people call me. I by myself, it's 4 niggas pull up. It's like 3 in the morning. I get some gas. I'm like, yeah. You Pikahsso, my nigga. Them niggas recognize they turned around. That's that shit. That make people recognize you. Yeah. They see that shit.
Right.
They recognize you more. Even your haircut, that'll make people recognize your tattoo. This shit make people know you. So when you do this shit, be real. Even though you might be peaceful, and even though you might be a law, and I know my big words, these niggas don't give a shit there. You a Vic. They'll see that. They'll see that niggas want you. I hate that about that. Yeah. They'll want you. So that's what I would have asked me. Not to be me long way, but a lot of people don't know what it's like to be P.B. Herman. Well, that new video I just did with Huey Rawls.
Right.
You get I'm telling you, when they come out, they see that, they get them funny look. You know how I beat it. When they like this look.
Yeah, man.
Weird ass nigga.
Hey,
I'm still from South Dallas, Oak Cliff. It is what it is. You can't take that away from me.
One thing what Carter B say. You know what I'm saying? She say when she got that Grammy, she say, I like to say thank you to all my haters.
But now, you know, I think it's not as bad as it used to be. But at the same time, that Pikahsso.
Yeah.
God, they gonna fuck me up. Nigga, I'm a little bit. You see me? I'm keeping. I always put that on camera. I don't want to come off like a tough guy. But niggas don't care about this shit.
Yeah.
You know how niggas are. You say you a street nigga. You say you fuck that nigga. He said Pikahsso says slick ass shit. Yeah. Get your fuck him. Yeah. Fuck him. He ain't no gangster. They don't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And nigga, he gonna get it. P.B. Herman, Charlie Brown, they don't give a shit. Dude, you know what I'm talking about. You still gonna get it, my nigga. You said some slick shit, so watch what you say on that internet.
Man. You gotta watch what you say on that internet, man.
Nigga, you still gonna get it.
I just want to say, man, thank you, man, for blessing my platform for one.
You're welcome, man.
I want to say thank you for putting a stamp and a contribution in the Dallas legacy of this music, you know what I'm saying? Like you say, you went there, you know what I'm talking about? You went there, you know what I'm saying? You know, I just say, man, it's more to come, man, and I just like everybody out there that's tuned in, like I say, man, y'all all stay lit to life, man. You know what I'm saying? Just know when you turn on that internet, nigga, everything ain't all what it seems, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got to put on a character, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When them cameras go off, you know what I'm saying? It's a different stories. So, you know what I'm saying? So be wary, you know what I'm saying? Until then, you know what I'm saying? Smoke some. Bitch!
Thank you, man.
Hustling out of Grand Marquis Caprices. People always told me I wasn't gonna be shit, but I always knew that I would be.